Oh, there we go. Finally. Finally. We have the audio. The audio's back. The audio's back. God bless America. There we go, guys. And we're back with the audio. I talked for like 15 minutes before I realized the audio wasn't on. I should probably have checked that. And we'll definitely keep that in mind for next time to make sure that doesn't happen. But that was kind of embarrassing. We'll just forget about that. Over now. We'll try to get the leaderboard up for you guys, and we'll go through the starting order. On the front row, it is the lockout, the front row lockout by the two Chases, Chase Elliott and Chase Briscoe. And then in row 3, Kyle Larson, who just finished runner-up yesterday in the Xfinity race. Tyler Reddick was also in that Xfinity race, but was taken out in the big incident yesterday caused by Noah Gragson and Sage Karam. Then in row 3, Austin Cendric, and his outside, Michael McDowell. I think Michael McDowell is definitely got a shot at possibly winning today. Another underdog who's probably got a shot at winning today is in row 4, Chris Buescher. To his outside, Alex Bowman. And then, yes, guys, you're reading that right. A Rick Ware racing car in the top 10 to start this race. Joey Hand and that 15 car rolling off 9th place. I think they definitely have a shot at possibly a top 10 or a top 5. They showed good pace at Sonoma. And this is not a fluke, guys. Joey Hand is quite the accomplished road course racer. That was one thing that a lot of people said about the next-gen car was that it's going to drive a bit more, maybe like an Australian Super V8 car, just a more typical road course race car. So it may be easier for some of these guys from other forms of road course racing to transfer their skills over to this next-gen car. And I think that's definitely been the case with Joey Hand. He ran well at Sonoma, and I think he's definitely going to be in the mix to win it today. I think he was 5th place in practice, which is that shows that he actually has some pace. And then you have Custer rounding out the top 10. Custer also had some decent pace at Sonoma before being taken out late. I think they can maybe have a shot at a top 10. Brad Keselowski will be looking for a top 10 like he got at Sonoma. Then to his outside, Ross Chastain. He's won on a road course race earlier this year at COTA. I think he would like to get another road course win today. Then Kyle Busch and Hamlin, or actually of all the Joe Gibbs cars here, back to back to back, Kyle Busch and Hamlin in row 7, Truex and Bell in row 8. Then you have the most recent winner on a road course, Daniel Suarez. He would love to go back to back, that's for sure, but didn't have the greatest qualifying run. We'll definitely be looking forward to be passing a few cars. Then to his outside is Logano. In row 10, Ryan Blaney and Austin Dillon. In row 11, AJ Allmendinger and Kurt Busch. In row 12, Harrison Burton and Eric Almirola. Eric Almirola fell below the cutoff line last weekend in Nashville. He'll be looking to make up a few points on his teammate Kevin Harvick. And then behind them, you have Bubba Wallace and Josh Bilicki. Josh Bilicki in his home race. In row 14, Eric Jones and then Kevin Harvick rolling off 28th. You know they got to be hoping for more than that. Since they came into this race 9 points above the cutoff line, they got a lot of ground to make up. Then William Byron, who's been on a bit of a downward trend recently. He'll be definitely looking to bounce back after a tough weekend at Nashville. To his outside is Ty Dillon. Then Cody Ware and Todd Gilliland in row 16, Stenhouse and Haley in row 17, and then LaJoy to his outside is Loris Heisman's. That 2017 finally coming back for another road course start. They said they're going to do all the road course races this year. They missed out on Sonoma. I think a lot of that was because they just didn't want to have to travel all the way across the nation, basically. It's not really a very good cost benefits. Most teams lose money on that trip because of how much it costs to haul all that equipment out to the West Coast. And then his outside, or in the final row, is Kyle Tilley in that 78 car for Live Fast Motorsports. He has a bit of road course experience. That's why he's in that car this weekend instead of BJ McLeod. But the green flag will be coming out here pretty soon, guys. I'll try to get the leaderboard up for you in a second. Gotta wait for the NASCAR website to update it. Here we go. Maybe it'll come up now. I'm trying to convince the NASCAR website to do its thing. And maybe it won't start till the green flag drops, but we'll just have to wait a sec. We'll be getting the green flag here in just a moment, guys. Hold on one second. I don't know why my face has disappeared. Appreciate everybody tuning in, guys. Drop a like and subscribe, guys. If we are able to get up to 1,800 subscribers, guys, we will unbox some Pit Crew shirts that we just got in the mail. Oh boy, this ain't working. I don't know why it ain't working, but it ain't working. Oh my gosh. This is so annoying. My camera just keeps glitching out. I don't know why. It's a new thing. It worked fine last weekend, but I guess it just doesn't want to today. We'll just have to deal with it, I guess, ladies and gents. Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay, there we go. There we go. We'll be going live. Oh, we're actually going to be getting the green flag here in just a moment, guys. Lights are out on the pace car, but still a long ways around this track to go. This track is 4 miles around. So, yeah, these caution laps do not go by quick. That's for sure. Okay, there we go. Now we got the camera back in here. I don't know why it just keeps disappearing, guys. If it does it again, let me know so I can fix it. So yeah, we'll get this leaderboard up here and active once the race starts. It doesn't actually really like fix till we get the green flag. AJ Allmendinger giving the sponsor plug here at Road America. They're interviewing him on these opening pace laps, and he's sponsored by Goldfish Casinos. And he's like, you know what, guys, if we get bored under yellow, just download the Goldfish Casino Slots app and have some fun. Pretty good sponsor plug there by AJ. But yeah, guys, if you're wondering who my picks are today, well, who my head tells me is going to win, it's going to be Elliott or Larson. But my underdogs, you know, who probably have a pretty good shot. I'm gonna say are Reddick and McDowell, and then you know my really long shot at somehow winning today would be Joey Hand in that 15 car, or even Brad Keselowski. I'd say those are my 2 long shots. It feels really weird to be calling Brad Keselowski a long shot, but he might just be able to do it. I mean, that team is in a must-win scenario. That 100-point penalty killed them, but they've also just been terrible all year. Only have 2 top 10s. I mean, after winning the duels at Daytona, I thought, man, this team might be like, you know, a contender, but that team peaked at Daytona, which is not what you want to do in a 26 race long regular season. What's up, Tucker? How you doing? Yeah, that's the only bad thing I have to say about Road America. They got to figure out something with these caution laps, man. I mean, these caution laps take forever because this track is so long. I mean, they have to find some way to shortcut these caution laps maybe in the future. Because, I mean, stage breaks take like 15 minutes because a caution lap takes like, I think like 5 minutes basically, which is an eternity. I mean, that's like 50 caution laps at a short track. Appreciate everybody tuned in. I appreciate it if you subscribed last weekend at Nashville. We had a huge stream last weekend for the Nashville race. It was also our longest stream because of those rain delays that went on for what felt like forever. But we're back this weekend for the Kwik Trip 250 at Road America. And I appreciate everybody tuning in. Yeah, also, if you're wondering where my co-host was from last week, Braden, he is not with us this week. That was just a special collab. We'll probably actually that was our first time collabing, so we might actually do that again here sometime soon. I think we both rather enjoyed that, and I think you guys did as well. But we are about to get the green flag, guys. It's Chase Elliott on the inside. To his outside, Chase Briscoe. They go up the hill. It's a long ways from where the pace car pulls off up to where the Geico restart zone is. Right, here they come up the hill. Chase on the inside, Chase on the outside. And Chase Elliott with a great launch. I mean, he just drove right past Briscoe, and Larson's going to try to follow through on the inside. Chase Elliott already 2 car lengths clear by the time they get to turn 1, but Larson and Briscoe side by side. But Briscoe really deep on the brakes on the outside. Briscoe, wow. Briscoe was able to get on the brakes so much later than Larson and Elliott, and he was able to make up like 5 car lengths under braking, and he's to the outside of Chase through 2, through 3. Wow, Chase Briscoe, what a job under braking. Him and Chase Elliott side by side down that second kind of like back straightaway almost. Man, we're going to have to see who wins under braking as they come down towards turn 5. You don't want to throw it out to her. You don't want to brake too early or too late here. Both of these guys flawless, though. Briscoe has the preferred line as they go up the hill towards turn 6, but Elliott's able to get the power down. And Elliott finally clears Chase Briscoe. But, man, what a race start there from Chase. Back in the pack, the 41-17, the 1, the 15, others mixing it up. Chris Buescher and Cole Custer side by side. Chastain trying to get to the outside of Buescher as Cole Custer goes past. Buescher in hand, losing a couple spots here on this initial race restart. Chastain getting into the door of the 17 there just a bit. He's going to back out of that move. Stage 1, only 15 laps, but I say only. Each lap is 4 miles and takes about 2 minutes, so still a pretty long opening stage here, even though it doesn't look like it if you just look at the lap counter. Michael McDowell goes by Austin Cindric. That moves him up to 5th place. Also, he might finally be able to get this leaderboard up here for you. I'm not sure why it's not loading right now, but... And also, Reddick putting some pressure here on Kyle Larson early for 3rd place. Man, I honestly don't know why the leaderboard's not working. Occasionally it does this, and I hate the NASCAR website for it. NASCAR, I don't know. They got to improve some things on their business side. Anyways, Chase Elliott off of the final turn is going to lead lap number 1. Behind him, Chase Briscoe, Larson, and Reddick. And then McDowell round out your top 5. Chastain holds on to that last spot in the top 10. Hands lost 2 spots on the initial race start. Suarez has made up 3 spots. He's up to 14th from 17th. And he's looking for more, trying to get around Denny Hamlin on the outside of turn 3. Off that turn 3 braking zone. And it looks like Suarez is going to be by Hamlin. That's going to move him up to 13th. He sets his eyes on Brad Keselowski in that 6 car. Well, he's still side by side with Hamlin as they go down this back straightaway. They approach turn 5, a heavy braking zone. The 99 looks like he's able to get on the brakes a bit later than the 11. He might have had a slight lockup, but either way, he's past Hamlin for now. But Truex looking to get to the inside of his teammate. Not going to stick there. Yeah, now Suarez sets his eyes on Keselowski. Oh, I see, Eric. I see ya. The 17 of Buescher all over the bumper of Chastain, looking for, was that 8th place? Or no, that's for 9th place. Buescher trying to get by Chastain. Still can't find a way by, guys. Also, I'm not sure why this leaderboard isn't updating. Hopefully I can get it updated here for you guys in just a second. Might just update, or maybe just I'll open a new tab. Maybe that'll work. I don't know why. Sometimes the NASCAR website doesn't like to work. And now does it work? Oh, it still doesn't look like it. But now Suarez to the inside of Keselowski for 11th place. Or no, that's 12th. And Suarez is by. So Suarez, wow, he's making up a lot of spots right now here in the early going. Suarez already up to 12th place after starting in 17th. He's made up 5 spots. He's definitely on the charge forward for now. But either way, Elliott growing his lead over Briscoe by quite a bit that lap. Behind him, it's still Reddick. Behind him, it's still Larson, Reddick, McDowell, Cindric, Bowman, Custer, Chastain, and Buescher, your top 10. Then Hand, Suarez, Keselowski, Hamlin, Truex, your top 15. Reddick closing in on Larson, but can't quite get close enough to make a move under braking. Appreciate everybody tuning in, guys. Also, this leaderboard is not accurate. It's still not updating for the race. It still just shows the qualifying order, so you can blame NASCAR and not them not having a good website for that one. Hopefully the leaderboard or the website hopefully it'll update here soon. I'll reload it here every now and then. But anyways, your top 5, like I just said, Elliott, Briscoe, Larson, Reddick, McDowell. Hamlin going by Keselowski now. Keselowski qualified in 11th, but now he's going to get passed by both Hamlin, Truex, and now Logano's looking to go by his old teammate. Hamlin got into the bumper of the 6 car a little bit there off of turn 5, and he wasn't able to get the power down, and that's going to cost him like 3 spots. Keselowski definitely not going to be happy with that. He's already dropped from, I believe, 11th place. He's all the way back to like 15th now. So the 6 car going backwards. And yeah, now Christopher Bell's going to get to the underneath of him as they approach the carousel. Now the 2 car on the bumper, or the 12 car, my bad, on the bumper of the 6. Running that Menard scheme that the 2 car usually has got me backwards. Kyle Busch started out back, but he's only been able to make up like 2 spots. Also, Corey LaJoie already off track. That's not good for that team. But Suarez really been on the charge forward here early, already making up 5 spots since the beginning. He's looking to lead a lap number 3. He's led every lap so far. Briscoe challenged him there on the initial race start, but the 2020 champ has since then just pulled away. This time looks like Larson's going to be able to give himself a bit more breathing room between him and Reddick as they go down the main straight. Reddick was all over his bumper the last couple laps. Chastain closing in on the 41 of Cole Custer, trying to steal 8th place from him. Cole Custer up 2 spots from the race start. Wow, this NASCAR website just still, the leaderboard's not working. Come on. Not quite sure why that is. Currently under commercial break here for the first time today, so I'll see what the chat has to say so far about this one. Also, guys, I appreciate it if you drop a like and subscribe. We got like 20 people watching, and we only got 5 likes, guys. So drop a like and subscribe. Also, if you guys want to check out my Instagram or my Instagram page for my diecast or the second channel, you can find those links in the description below. And I just don't know why this leaderboard's not working, guys. Maybe here now, maybe it'll finally load. Will it load? Will it load? Will it load? The reason I need this leaderboard isn't even just to show you guys, it's to see what's happening when they're under commercial break. No, it's still not loading. It's still just showing the qualifying order. Man, NASCAR, you need to work on this. Anyways, so far, though, it looks like, as I predicted, the 9 car, I mean, I don't think this is any surprise. I think probably almost everybody thought this was going to happen, but so far, Elliott just driving away. I mean, he hasn't gapped the field too much so far. A couple laps complete. He's only got about a 2nd lead over Briscoe, but yeah, I think Elliott's going to be pretty much an unstoppable force unless he gets shuffled back in the pack by a mistake by his picker or something. I think we definitely could possibly see that happen. We'll have to see. Something that'll definitely be something interesting that comes into play is if anybody decides to pit before the end of the stage and, you know, not opt for stage points but opt for track position. I think that could definitely be interesting. I know, it's good, Eric. It's good. Right now, yeah, your team's running back in, I think, like 35th or so right now. That Samard guy, no, Chase doesn't have any problems. Yeah, I'm saying the only way he's going to lose this race is if he does have some problems. Because right now, I mean, that 9 car, I don't think it's any surprise to anybody. I mean, he dominated here last year. He finally seems to have returned to a bit of his road course racing form. You know, last time we were out at Sonoma, you know, his team kind of sold that one, but he was definitely one of the best cars all day. And so I think he's not going to let this one escape from him. And I think Chase Elliott's going to go back-to-back at Road America. We'll see here. But still trying to get this leaderboard up. Not quite sure why it's not working, but yeah, it's not. This is driving me crazy, guys. The NASCAR website poverty right now. Yeah, right now, still Elliott out front. It's so hard without the leaderboard because I can't tell you where anybody's running. Anyways, unless it's up on the TV. Anyways, it's Elliott, Briscoe, Larson, Reddick, McDowell, your top 5 still, so nothing's changed while we're... Oh! But Kyle Busch goes around in turn 5, and that takes out Eric Almirola. Both those guys able to drive away. I mean, that looks like Kyle Busch trying to get late on the braking on the inside of Almirola, and he was just a bit too late on the braking, and they both went off into the gravel trap. That's going to cost both of them all their track position. Kyle Busch started out back after having to change the engine on that car and miss qualifying. So the 18 car started out back, was working his way forward, and now after that, he's going to get sent to the rear of the field once again. And Almirola, though, Almirola's got to be the one who's even more frustrated. He's 6 points below the cutoff line, and he just lost all his track position because of the Kyle Busch. So he cannot be happy about that. Also, Tyler Reddick needs a good point. He needs a good points run. And right now, it looks like he's already Oh, that was like 2 separate incidents. So Almirola was off, like, Almirola missed the braking zone. I think he wheel hopped it a bit, maybe even. And so he just went wide at the turn. But then Kyle Busch, trying to get the inside of William Byron, spun on his own. And then 2 separate incidents there. So Kyle Busch tried to get to the inside of Byron. The gap wasn't there. And that car just spun around on him under braking. And then Almirola kind of wheel hopped it a bit, missed the turn, and then had to go wide to avoid the spinning Kyle Busch. So 2 separate incidents there. Okay, now they've dropped all the way back here to the tail end of the field, miles off the next car in front of him. So I think those guys will definitely be pitting before the end of the stage to pull that strategy. And I think that's where the real race is going to be decided, guys, is who pits at the end of the stage and who stays out. Because you can either take stage points or track position, and I think track position is going to be key. But also, though, Chase Elliott not doing as well as I would have thought. I mean, he's still leading, but only leading by about 1.5 seconds. And Chastain really late on the brakes, locks up there. Bowman has to get out of the way to avoid him, but still Chastain able to go by the 48. That's going to move him up to 7th place. So Chastain's made up a couple spots now. But, Bowman going to give the one car the bumper there just a bit. But still Chastain going to be able to hold on to that spot. Behind Bowman, he's got the 41 and the 17 all over him. So Bowman made up a spot on the initial start, but now he's starting to fade a bit as the run goes on. He's got the 41, 17, 15, and the 99 all behind him. But yeah, what I was saying about Elliott is that he's only been able to gap Briscoe by 2 seconds, and we're 6 laps in, so really no dominant pace there. I mean, that's maybe a couple tenths a second, which on a 2-minute lap is basically nothing. So I would have thought he maybe already have like a 5-second lead. But yeah, no. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just saying that's how good he is on the road course, and that's how good he was last year. I mean, last year he was untouchable on the road course. So we'll just have to see, but yeah, no, maybe Chase not as strong as I would have thought today. Maybe Larson or somebody else will be able to mix it up with him if they get the track position. And that's another thing. If Elliott gets shuffled back in traffic, it'll be interesting to see how he makes up ground in this next gen car. We saw at Sonoma, you were not able to make up ground once you got shuffled back in the pack. It was just really hard to pass. And honestly, once again today, passing not as tricky because there's more passing zones than at Sonoma, but we have not seen a ton of passing here early in the going. But yeah, right now, Chris Buescher holding on to 10th place, that final spot in the top 10 where he'd get 1 stage point. Chris Buescher definitely needs a win right now, but one guy who just needs a solid run is Tyler Reddick in the top 5. He's not in must-win scenario. He's not in a must-win scenario yet on that cut line. And right now, because he's running in the top 5 and nobody else near the cut line is running in the top 10, he's looking to make up a ton of ground on that cut line. I would honestly not be surprised if Reddick stays out here at the end of the stage to get that stage win and, get all those extra bonus points. Anyways, it looks like, who is that? Is that Custer or is that Briscoe? Or Buescher is going to go by Custer on the outside of that braking zone coming towards turn 5. So Buescher making a pass on the outside of the turn 5 braking zone. You don't see that too often, but he's going to get by Custer. And now Joey Hand trying to go to the inside of Cole Custer for 10th place. That window's not going to be able to stay open, but Custer also starting to lose some ground now later in the going in this stage. But Buescher's up to 9th place. His teammate Brad Keselowski, though, not doing as good as the 17 car. Keselowski has dropped back quite a bit of ground since the race start. He was started in 11th, and he's dropped back to 17th, so 6 spots lost for the 6 team. Still not a lot of action happening up in the top 5. Elliott still kind of maintaining about a 2 and a 2.5 second gap over Briscoe. Elliott another second off the back of the 14. And it seems like, yeah, every lap or two, the Elliott puts about a couple tenths on the 14. So just a little bit faster than the rest of the field right now. Yeah, oh yeah. I was able to watch some of the F1 race earlier. I wish I could have watched the whole thing, but yeah, I saw Sainz win. That was pretty crazy. That initial start, that crash was insane. Yeah, pretty awesome win there for Carlos Sainz. Podium for Perez and Hamilton. I think Mercedes might be able to get back into this. I think they're a bit too late to be fighting for the championship, but I don't know. I think they could definitely be in the mix for some wins before the end of the season. I think Hamilton definitely had pace today. I mean, obviously he had pace today. He had the fastest lap of the race. So, and was only 6 seconds off the leader at the end of the race. So I think Hamilton Hamilton and Russell could be in the mix for some wins later this F1 season. But yeah, Sainz gets the win. He's got to be mad about those DNFs now because he's lost so many points to Verstappen, Perez, and Leclerc that he's a couple races worth of points behind them. So even though he's got this race win, he's still got a lot of ground to make up to be back in that Drivers' Championship fight. But yeah, Russell with his first DNF of the season ends his top 5 streak, but yeah, guys, if you want to check out an onboard camera there of AJ Allmendinger, you can check that out by that link there in the chat. NASCAR always streams one of the onboards for the weekend on their YouTube channel. It's AJ Allmendinger this week, the road course ringer. Right now he's running down in 19th, so not doing too many special things so far in that 16 car, but gosh, the NASCAR website's still not working. This is going to drive me insane. It keeps showing the qualifying, but I don't want the qualifying. I want the leaderboard. Oh, wait. Okay, I think it might have finally worked. Is it finally? No, it shows it for like a split second, and then it just disappears. NASCAR, fix your website for crying out loud. Okay, this is going to drive me insane. It'll show for like a half a second, and then it switches to the qualifying order, but I'm not touching anything. Just show me the leaderboard. There. No. NASCAR, your website is literally, this is horrible. I want to see the leaderboard, not the... Okay, here, wait. Maybe, finally. No. I'm not doing anything. And it just keeps switching back. What is this? Here, maybe if I click like this, maybe this will like show this for some reason. But still out front, it's Elliott, then Briscoe, Larson, Reddick, McDowell, Cindric, Chastain, Bowman, Buescher, Custer, your top 10. Also, Corey LaJoy still off the track. We went off the track, I think, on lap like 2. So that team, obviously, they're having some sort of mechanical issue. Spire really has been struggling quite a bit this year. Not probably what they would have wanted from this year. Honestly, I'm just going to show this. Honestly, this is better than whatever we were doing before. I should just show the... I should show like the... Oh, we actually got quite a few cameras here that you can watch the race on. Didn't even realize this is like a thing.
After years on the battlefield, migraine attacks followed me home.
Now we'll put this in-car camera up just for whatever. And then you kind of got that leaderboard off to the side. Yeah, lap 9, 8 laps complete here It's still Elliott out front over Briscoe and Larson. I'm just waiting for that end of the stage with 3 or 4 to go in the stage. Who's going to hit pit road? Yeah, it'll actually be coming to 4 to go in the stage. Who's going to hit pit road and take fresh tires in track position rather than the stage points? Because I think track position is going to be key no matter what. But I have to say, at the same time, I feel so many drivers are going to pit and try to get track position in stage 2 that they're still going to have a shot at stage points even if you do pit. If you're one of the leaders, that is. Elliott actually finally growing that lead now by a bit more over Briscoe. It's up to 3.5 seconds. Then it's another second back to Larson and Reddick. McDowell, Cendric, Chastain still within 10 seconds of the leader. And there's a bit of a gap between 9th and 10th place, about 2.5 seconds for Busch and Custer. Behind Custer, he's got Hand, Truex, Suarez, Hamlin, a whole chain of cars all stacked up on his bumper. Also, Austin Dillon gets by Ryan Blaney. Or he's trying to get by Ryan Blaney for 19. Allmendinger closing in on the bumper of Brad Keselowski. That's who we're riding on board with, guys, is AJ Allmendinger, just so you guys know. Then you have the leaderboard off to the left, so we're riding on board with AJ Allmendinger. Oh, is the sound not? Oh, I wasn't even... Hold on, let me see if I can get the sound. Oh yeah, hold on. I gotta see if I can mute the sound here. Oh, let's see here. Okay, here. I want this mute. Okay, here. We'll try and get that lead. We'll try to get that back on, but it's so loud. It's just overpowering my microphone. Hold on. Let's see if we can get that back on. We'll get that back on. I don't know why. There's got to be a mute button on here, right? I mean... Oh, we got this...
Second treat.
Oh, there, here. I think that might have done it. Hold on. It won't let me mute the thing. What? Okay, mute. Command test mute. Still Elliott, Briscoe, Larson, Reddick, McDowell in the top 5. Pit stops are probably beginning here soon. Man, what in the heck? The NASCAR website is just so broken today. Like, you can't do audio, you can't do anything. Let's see. Maybe. Or oh, that did it. But I think I accidentally changed it. Maybe. Hold on. Also, yeah, there's Kyle Busch going by Cody Ware. I mean, yeah, that car is 18 after that incident he's just still shuffled so far back in the pack. I don't even know where. He's not even running in the top 20 right now. So, guys, should we do that on board with Allmendinger, or do you guys just want to do this? Should we do the onboard with Allmendinger, or should we just do this? I think that this also like works. This is just, you know, cars going by over the hill. Also, it's 4 to go on the stage, and I don't think anybody's hitting pit road right now. So, I mean, maybe we'll see some guys hit pit road next time by. I'm really surprised nobody's hitting pit road. I would have thought more guys would have pulled that strategy to hit pit road and get the track position after stage 2 or stage 2. But I guess everybody's just going to stay out for stage points. But then again, if everybody stays out, then pitting, you know, then yeah, if everybody stays out, then it's like, yeah, there's no negative to staying out. Oh, that camera just lagged down a bit. Oh, there you go. Yeah, see, Briscoe, Larson, and Reddick, that battle for second place is really heating up. Now, I'll have to see when they come to the line. Will Elliott here pit for fresh tires or not? We'll try to see if we can get a listen in from their crew chief here. Nobody in the top 10 pitted on that last time around, so I don't think you're going to see anybody pit here. I don't know. It's going to be close. This time around will be your last opportunity to pit here with 3 to go on the stage. And I think we might see a whole flood of cars come to pit road here now. Oh, they've gotta show us the ad.
What's up, Doug?
Oh, there. I could just mute it. Didn't realize that. All right, there we go. Now the ad's gone. And up now, there comes Larson and Larson and Reddick coming to pit, and McDowell, Chastain, Buescher, Custer, Hand, Truex, Suarez, Hamlin, Bell. I mean, Logano's going to stay out. Almost everybody pitting. Allmendinger, Keselowski. I mean, almost everybody's pitting. Kurt's going to stay out. Blaney's in. Burton will stay out. I mean, everybody's into pit now. Elliott, Briscoe, Cendric, Bowman, Logano. Your first 5 cars not to pit, but then, I mean, it's just about everybody behind them. A couple of the leaders stayed out, but that is... I think Elliott will hit pit road next time around. Yeah, no, staying out, definitely not the strategy here. Yeah, all these guys pitting and skipping out on stage points, but going to have that track position in the next stage. And that might end up being the strategy. But Kurt Busch, Harrison Burton, Bubba Wallace, Eric Jones, Justin Haley, some of the guys who stayed out and will get those stage points most likely. Yeah, you see on your screen a lot of these guys coming off of pit road. Yeah, just about everybody hit pit road there. Even the guys towards the back of the pack. I think we'll find out here in just a moment. I'd say maybe 12 or 13 cars stayed out here. Yeah, it looks like Haley, Balicki, and then, yeah, Kyle Busch and Ware stayed out. But, yeah, just about everybody pitted. And I think Elliott's going to hit pit road here himself because he can't afford to be restarting behind all those cars. And that would probably cycle lead to Chase Briscoe. And that would cycle Josh Bilicki up into the top 10, I believe. But Chase Briscoe might also hit pit road. We'll have to see here in just a moment. Yeah, Elliott's going to hit pit road. Elliott will hit pit road from the lead. He's going to join all those other guys on that strategy there. Yeah, Elliott's going to hit pit road. And then is Briscoe going to hit pit road behind him? We'll have to see here. And Briscoe is going to... it looks like Briscoe's going to stay out. Briscoe will stay out. So Briscoe will take that lead. And then that'll shuffle Cendric up to second place. So, yeah, nobody else can hit pit road now with 2 to go in the stage. So Elliott's going to be the last to hit pit road. We'll see where he cycles out. Probably around 11th or 12th place, because that's where Larson's is right now. Can't afford to make a mistake on this pit stop. And it looks like they're going to have, a little bit of an issue on that right front. On that right front on the 9 car. Going to cost him maybe a second or two. About a 14-second pit stop left to see where he comes out on pit road. Haley's going by. Balicki's going by. That 6-second lead's probably going to save his butt right now, as it looks like Larson is not going to be able to get to him. So, yeah, Elliott's going to come off in 10th place. So, he actually still going to get a stage point. Chase Elliott in position to get a stage point here in 10th place. Also, okay, I thought Austin Cendric's all the way back at 9th or something. We're really just glitching out there just a bit. Appreciate everybody tuning in, guys. So, yeah, your leaders are going to have to pit at the end of the stage, so don't let your leaderboard mislead you now. Let's see, is the leaderboard finally updated on the NASCAR website, or is it still just showing me the times from qualifying? Let's see. Nope, still qualifying time, so we're going to stick with this camera. Oh, Denny Hamlin with a penalty. So he's going to have to restart at the tail end of the field for stage 2. So he pitted for track position there at the end of stage 1, but that's not even going to be worth anything now, since he's going to get that penalty and have to start out back for stage 2. I know. But you have Briscoe, then Cendric, your top 2, then Bowman, Logano, Kurt Busch, your top 5, Burton, Wallace, Jones, Haley, and Elliott, your top 10. Elliott's got that final stage point locked up for now. But Cendric might be able to challenge Briscoe for the lead. They just got the white flag here in stage 1. And Cendric's only about a second and a half back, so if Briscoe makes a mistake, that 2 car will be ready to pounce. Also, guys, we might switch from this battle cam, it says, or to the aerial cam. Let's see. Is the aerial cam any better? We'll try this now for a sec.
On the battlefield, migraine attacks.
We'll meet the commercial. And it looks like, yeah, right now, Harvick only +5 over. Yeah, here. This is this aerial cam. We'll see what this is like. This is showing the battle for the lead right now. Cendric and Briscoe. Briscoe's got a pretty comfortable lead over the 2 car. Yeah, right now as they run, Bell in 15th place, 40 points above the cutoff line. So he looks to be pretty comfortable right now in terms of that cutoff line battle. Oh, but this one has the audio, so that's a bit... The audio kind of interferes with my audio, so I think we're going to take that off and go back to the battle cam. Maybe we'll go to the aerial cam under caution. That's what we'll do. Or, oh no, this one also has audio. I didn't even realize that. I'll check in on the chat here in just a moment, guys, once we get to the end of the stage. It's the white flag out. They're coming through Canada corner, so only a couple turns left. And also, I know, Braden, I don't know why this audio is so... I tried to turn off the audio, but it won't let you mute it, which is really dumb. So, it's me trying to talk over NASCAR engines, which really doesn't work too well. But Briscoe is going to win stage 1 here at Road America. Cendric's going to come up just short, but both those guys picking up some valuable stage points. But both those guys already have wins. So really, them staying out doesn't do them any favors. I mean, Briscoe got that playoff point, which will help him a bit. But yeah, all those top 3, I don't understand why you'd stay out. Yeah, I feel like you're just digging yourself a hole here with all the cars you're going to have to pass in the final stage. But yeah, Bowman, Logano, Kurt Busch rounding out your top 5. Then Harrison Burton just able to beat Bubba Wallace to the line. Then Jones, and then Haley. And then crossing the line to pick up that final stage point is Chase Elliott, who just is ahead of Kyle Larson. Let's see. Does the leaderboard finally work now? 3, 2, 1. Nope. Still not working. Let's see. Can we get this thing to... Oh, oops. Yeah, okay. The audio's off on this commercial. I wonder if the 16 had a penalty, because he's way back in the running order. Because I know he pitted for that strategy call, but I mean, he is way back. I wonder if he had an issue on pit road or something, or maybe went around and we missed it. We'll see now under caution if this in-car audio is still super loud. Let's see. Can you hear me too well, or is this like... Also, we got a new subscriber, Roughneck226. Appreciate it. Guys, let me know in the chat. Can you hear me? Or is it like clashing with the audio of the car? Here, maybe the aerial cam will be quieter since it's like up in the sky. If you get what I'm saying.
Battlefield, migraine attacks followed me home.
Oh,
Nurtec is the only...
No, I know. It's the audio is coming from the tab, not the computer, Lightning. It's like the audio from the camera shot that's playing. So here, this is good. This is good. Thanks for subscribing, D. McMill. Also, thanks to you, Jay Miller, Andrew Wolf, a couple others. Just noticed that. Also, guys, if you can't see on the screen, it says sub so your driver will win, that thing there down there in the bottom left. That is scientifically proven. If you subscribe to Freeman Motorsports, your driver has a better shot at winning, so subscribe. If you believe in science, things like that, you know. I mean, at the same time, but then again, also, that what I was really going to say is that the thing I was really going to say is that that subscription goal thing in the bottom left-hand corner really doesn't do anything, because it doesn't actually count the amount of people who have subscribed, which, you know, doesn't really make sense. It's a bit of counterproductive, but I don't know. So be it. Also, I believe the free pass is the 78 car of Kyle Tilley under this caution. Driving that 78 car this weekend here at Road America. He actually drove it last weekend, or not last weekend, last year here at Road America as well. Yeah, I think he ended up crashing out somewhere. I think it may have been Canada Corner, or somewhere. He got stuck in the sandbox. That's all I know. I don't know, Dunner. I'm trying it, but nothing's... It's not wanting to work, man. It's not wanting to work. Oh, sorry, guys. There it went. Sorry I went black on you there for a second. Now we're back. But pit road's going to be open here. The top 10 cars are all going to hit pit road. They all decide to stay out and collect stage points and sacrifice track position here to start off stage 2. We'll see how things go to start off stage 2. But also, we got 170 people tuning in right now, guys. I appreciate it, guys. But make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Now, here all these guys come down pit road. Bowman, everybody's going to be taking, 4 tires on fuel, no surprise. Bowman with a pretty slow pit stop, 16 seconds. Luckily, there's not as many cars as normal on pit road. Oh, Cendric having to back out of his pit stall. He got boxed in by the 77, but it's the 14, 22, the 45 off pit road. Then the 48, 2, 23, and the 21. So Cendric loses 3 spots. Logano and Kurt Busch each picking up 2. Balicki picks up 2. But, guys, this really doesn't mean anything since all these guys are going to be restarting outside of the top 20. So they're going to have a lot of cars to pass. So I'm really interested to see how does Briscoe and Cendric work their way up through these cars. Because, they were strong before the end of the stage. They decided to stay out and collect the stage points. We'll have to see how they work in traffic. At Sonoma, this strategy did not work out at all, so we'll have to see how it works out for the 14, 22, the 45, some others, the 2. But also, guys, we got 170 people watching right now, guys. I appreciate it, but we only got 20 likes, guys. We got like almost 200 people watching, and we only got 20 likes, guys. What is going on, guys? Make sure you drop a like and hit that subscribe button, guys. What are you doing? We got 200 people watching, guys, and we only got 29 likes, guys. Drop a like and hit that subscribe button, guys. If we get up to 1,800 subscribers, we're going to unbox some Pit Crew shirts. So basically, like shirts or kind of like sweatshirts that were used by, not just any old shirt, but like professional, they got the sponsors, the brands, and all that over them. But, yeah, some Pit Crew shirts used by not the Pit Crew members, but like the engineers, the mechanic, maybe the crew chief, somebody like that, Not somebody going over the wall, but somebody working on the car. But anyways, we're going to be unboxing a couple of those that are actually Kyle Larson's Pit Crew members. So if we get to 1,800 subscribers, we'll do that on the live stream. Also, this is pretty cool. We're seeing the surrounding neighborhood to Road America on this aerial cam. It's just flying away from the track right now, so I think we're going to switch back to the battle cam. That was just slowly leaving the track. That's kind of funny.
After years on the battlefield, migraine attacks.
But yeah. Also, we got another new subscriber, Battle Stole. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it, but we'll say Beatty Stole, something like that. Appreciate it. Also, guys, we got over 200 people watching right now, ladies and gents. 200 people. And we've only got 43 likes, guys. Make sure you drop that like button and hit subscribe. Also, like I said, if we get it to 1,800 subscribers, guys, we will do some unboxing on this stream. So make sure you subscribe for that. Right now, how many subscribers are we at? We're at, checking in 3, 2, 1.5. We're at 1,761, guys. So we are 39 subs from 1,700. Also, another guy just subscribed. I appreciate it. Wait, did Larson pit again? I thought Larson didn't. No, Larson didn't pit, I don't think. Did he? No, wait. I hope he didn't pit, or else I missed that, because if he did, that's super annoying. I don't think he did. I thought Hamlin pitted. I thought Larson didn't pit. The only reason Larson would have pitted it would have been because he would have had an issue. Guys, we are at 1,764 subscribers, guys, so I appreciate it. Subscribe, guys. 36 subscribers away from 1,700. Also, usually we just show the leaderboard instead of like something like this, but I guess you guys seem to like having the race up here instead of the leaderboard. So I think we may do this more going forward. I mean, this isn't available every weekend, but we'll do it when it is. Anyways, it's Oh my gosh. Hamlin got the same penalty again under that last pit stop.
My grain
That
attacks
is hilarious.
followed me home.
But it's going to be Elliott leading them to green to start stage 2. Larson is outside this time. A Hendrick front row. How do they do this? Through the Geico restart zone. Elliott on the inside, Larson on the outside. The 9 car with a great launch once again. At Road America, it is just so hard to time up the restart if you're not the control car. Also, I guess the aerial cam's gone. But anyways, it's Elliott and Larson side by side through turn 1. That outside line can get on the brakes later than the inside line. So we'll have to see. They're still side by side through turn 2. As they approach turn 3, some people are off the track kicking up some dirt. And the 9 is by the 5, but Reddick now trying to get by Larson. He's going to tuck in line behind the 5 now. But here they come down past turn 4, approaching Canada corner. And here they come, the 5 looking to the inside of the 9, but he's also having to defend from the 8. Your top 3 stay the same, but behind him, the 34 and the 19 side by side. There you see it on your screen right now. These guys coming through. So that's a bit delayed from the actual broadcast. So there you got that. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Whoa! Hand a bit late on the braking there. Got into the bumper of the 99 just a bit. Oh boy. Also the 27 car off the track. And LaJoie's back out on track, but he's 5 laps down. Also, the 15 and the 20 still side by side, rubbing doors a bit through the carousel. That's the battle for 10th place. Hand's going to lose out on that one to the 20. Behind him, he's got the 6, and Byron's battling past Austin Dillon. Byron up the highest he's been all day. He didn't qualify too well, but now he's back up into the top 15, so that's pretty solid for that team. Here they come towards Canada corner. This is another passing zone. 6 making a defensive line there on the 24. Your first car on fresh tires is Kurt Busch, but he's only up to 20th. So he's got a lot of cars to pass. So we'll keep you updated on him to see how that strategy worked out for the guys who stayed out at the end of stage 1. Whoa, the 38 almost off the track there on the final turn. He was sideways and even got into the door of Kevin Harvick there just a bit. Kurt Busch going to go by both of these guys actually down the front straightaway. Oh boy, man, down the front straightaway, it is just chaos. Everybody fanning out in every which direction trying to make up ground. Get a bit of a draft on somebody. Man, it's still Elliott out front. And actually, Kurt Busch now gets passed by Austin Cindric. The 2 car also on fresh tires, the same strategy as the 45. And the 2 car is going to get by the 45. Also, guys, Eric Almirola had to make a second pit stop at the end of that stage. And that's why he's like almost a full lap behind right now. He's just in front of this leader, so he's got to make sure he stays on the lead lap. He had a long, unscheduled pit stop. Not sure if he's having some sort of mechanical issue or not, but we'll keep you updated on that. Also, Harvick locks up again going through turn 5. So we've seen the 5 car lock up already 1 or 2 times here already, so I'll keep an update on that. Kurt Busch and Austin Cindric have each picked up 4 spots since the restart, but they're only up to 19th and 18th, respectively. So, you know, it doesn't seem like that strategy's working out, for now at least. The sound's too loud here, we'll see. I'll try and check that. Check 1 2, check 1 2. That Samurai guy rooting for Hendrick. You're welcome, Tammy. Thanks for the subscription, Hamilton X44. Also, yeah, I'll keep a little update on the subscriptions. Yeah, Nick Porter, I appreciate it. A couple others, yeah. It doesn't show me all the new subscribers on here for some reason, but I appreciate it. Actually, right now, what are we up to? We are at 1766, guys. So if we get up to 1,800 subscribers, we'll unbox some Pit Crew shirts off of Kyle Larson's Pit Crew members that I bought the other day just because, why not? Pretty cool display pieces. Anyways, here we are back to the race. We'll get that aerial cam back up once it's back. that aerial cam, a bit better footage than just this shot here coming off of turn 3, that is. That's what you're seeing right now. But Elliott still driving away from his teammate Kyle Larson. That gap already up over a second, and it's another second back to Reddick, who's under some pressure from Ross Chastain. Michael McDowell running in 5th right now. Him and right behind him, Chris Buescher. So both of those two guys keeping their momentum that they had a couple weeks ago at Sonoma. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I miss those ads. There we go. I muted it. Also, another new subscriber, Henry Ford. We got Henry Ford to subscribe. The maker of the Model T. How about that? Yeah, the 1 car really putting some pressure on the 8 as they approach that turn 5 braking zone. Well, there's 6 ads. That's pretty insane right now. I can't believe they're showing 6 ads just to watch this. But the rest of your top 10, Elliott, Larson, Reddick, Chastain, McDowell, Buescher, Custer, who's been running pretty solid today. Then Truex, Suarez, Bell, your top 10. Then Hand, Keselowski, Byron, Dillon, Blaney, rounding out your top 15. Then Ty Dillon, Briscoe. Briscoe's up to 17th after having to pit for those, after having to pit at the end of the stage. Then behind him, Harvick, Cindric, and Kurt Busch. So it does seem like if you did pit at the end of stage 1, and you decide to stay out and take the stage points, that strategy actually not working too bad for those guys. Let's see, is the aerial cam back yet? No, we're still not back.
On the battlefield, migraine attacks followed me home. Nurtec.
Yeah, we just saw on the aerial cam as the helicopter slowly flying away from the racetrack. So maybe they have to switch out helicopters or something. I don't know. But yeah, no, aerial cam still not back. Here, maybe we can follow along with AJ Allmendinger, though, for just a lap. We'll see what it's like in the 16 car. This is going to be loud, so I'm not going to talk. I'm not talking because we're on the ink. Wow. But they're still showing all these ads, man. Oh, shoot. I got to mute it. I don't understand why it's not letting me mute this tab for some reason, which is like, I don't know if it's my computer or if it's what. But, man, just ahead of AJ, we're seeing Bowman making a move on it. Logano. And Bowman's going to get that pass done on Logano. I think that's the 48 car. Yes, it is. Oh, they're going to touch. Oh, this is oh, that was a great onboard shot right there. Did you guys see that? The 22 and the 48 rubbing fenders. Oh, boy, I thought the 22 was about to go around right in front of us. That was pretty crazy right there. Oh, boy. Maybe this is the onboard shot we need, guys. This is the battle down. Where even is this? This is pretty far back. This is all the way back in 25th, but these guys still going hard. Logano, Allmendinger, some others. Now I'm going to be quiet because the onboard's so loud. Guys, drop a like and subscribe. I appreciate it, guys. We got 180 people watching right now, basically, but we only got 50 likes, guys. Could we get up to 100 likes? I'd appreciate it. And right now we're following them as they go down the back straightaway, approaching Canada corner. Now we'll switch back to the battle cam. We won't do too much with the onboard just because
after years on the battlefield,
so
migraine
loud
attacks
you can't hear
followed me
me.
home. Nurtec is the only medication that can treat and prevent my migraines.
Don't take if
by the
allergic.
Nurtec ad. Okay, there we go. It's finally. I muted it. Busch trying to put some pressure on Michael McDowell as they approach turn 5. He's trying to sneak up into the top 5. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Right now, though, the cutoff line, because Almirola had that unscheduled pit stop and is currently running the last car on the lead lap. He is currently 24 points below Harvick on the cutoff line. Reddick has made up a lot of ground, though, on the cutoff line. He entered today 56 points above the cutoff line, and right now he's running 28 points below the cutoff line. So that's about half that ground made up on the 4-car. Right now, Reddick running in 3rd place. About halfway through stage 2 here, guys. It'll be interesting to see at the end of stage 2. Are we going to see the strategy once again where some guys decide to come off and hit pit road and get the track position over stage points? We'll have to see. That was the strategy at Sonoma, or that's what you should have done at Sonoma. As you see right now on your screen, that red car that just went across was Eric Almirola, and the leaders are going to be coming here pretty soon. So he's definitely in danger of going a lap down because they had to make that long, unscheduled pit stop. Yeah, here comes the 9 right now on that screen. So, and the 5 and the 8. So, with halfway to go in this stage, I'm not sure what that gap is between those 2 cars. I'd say it's probably about 10 seconds. But I would say that the 10 car is definitely in danger of going a lap down. Now, he would get the free pass, but still, that would put him at the back of the pack for the final stage. You know, definitely not where he wants to be. Also, the final stage, 32 laps, so over half the race. So, the final stage is going to be a long one here today. Hamlin going by Stenhouse, as you see on his screen, on your screen. Hamlin has already gotten 2 penalties today, and then you see the 18 car kind of taped up. He had to start out back. He's already been around once today and has been bumping and banging with quite a few cars, so he's got a lot of ground to make up himself. Yeah, Elliott is just a bit faster than everybody else. Like, he's not astronomically faster than the field, but it's just a bit. Like, right now, we've been to green for, what, like 6 laps probably, or 5 laps? But he's only been able to grow his lead to 2 seconds. So that means he's averaging maybe, like, what, 2 divided by, or 20 divided by, so he's averaging a 4/10 a second a lap faster, which, I mean, it's a lot. But the laps are, like, 2.5 minutes. So it's actually not that much time in terms of, you know, the whole lap time combined. I don't know. That's kind of weird to explain. But anyways, like, he's not a lot faster than the other guys, but I mean, it's just enough to where he's able to be better than everyone else.
Hit it. It takes 2 to make a thing go right.
Yeah, right now it's showing. Oh, here we got that again.
It takes 2 to make it out.
They sneak up on me. I'll try to keep it updated so you guys don't have to hear. And then, well, honestly, the M&M's ads are probably like the best ones there are. But anyways. Yeah, that's actually what they're talking about right now on the broadcast is that, yeah, it's a 2-second lead, but, I mean, those guys are still hovering right behind the 9. I mean, if you're able to go deep on the brakes in one corner, he would get passed by not only Larson, but also Reddick and Chastain. I mean, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th are all running basically nose to tail behind the 9 car. But, yeah, there you see the 10 car going by on your screen once again, and then it's about another 10 seconds back to Elliott. So we'll have to keep an update on that as the 9 car tries to chase down Eric Almirola and put him a lap down. Almirola will probably actually get bailed out, though, by these guys pitting at the end of the stage. That's why Almirola is safe. He's going to get bailed out because all these guys should pit at the end of the stage because none of them need the stage points. They already pretty much have wins. Maybe Reddick would stay out, but your top 2 at least would hit pit road for sure. So that might bail out Tyler Reddick. I mean, that might bail out Eric Almirola from going a lap down. But we'll have to see. Also, that light is like right on my face. Man, goodness. We'll try and see. Here, maybe this is there. That's a bit. Gosh, it's like shining right in here. Okay, there. This is okay. That kind of works better. That more or less. This will have to do. Okay, there. Here. Swapping that around because now I'm over here now. And now here we are back. Make that a bit smaller. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, right now, though, guys, we are, just in this, like, camera angle that's off of turn 3. This is not what I'm commentating off, guys. You know, I got the actual race on my screen so I can commentate off that. But, yeah, I have this up here so you guys can see that. Still Elliott leading over Larson. Then behind them, it's Reddick, Chastain, McDowell, Buescher, Custer, Suarez, Byron, and Truex, your top 10. Then the first car on fresh tires who decided to stay out at the end of stage 1 and get those stage points is Austin Cindric in 16th. So he hasn't been able to make up that much ground. I mean, I think they made up maybe 10 spots, which is a decent amount, but he's still probably not in position to get stage points here. Yeah, anyway, there comes the 10 car of Almirola, the last car on the lead lap, so we'll see. How far ahead is he of the leader? So he goes to that apex 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So right about 9 seconds. I mean, not probably the best counter, but, you know, it works. Also, Larson gets passed by Tyler Reddick. I did not see that happen. That was happening under commercial. So Reddick's by Larson. He's up to 2nd place, and now Larson under pressure from Chastain. So maybe the 8 will probably be the ones that are going to be taken into the 9, not the 5 today. Also, McDowell has been competitive today, but not on the level of the guys in the top 4. He's definitely the best of the rest, but just not quite on the same level as the other guys. Also, there's some damage there to the front of the 22. Wouldn't be too surprised if that's when he was battling with the 48. We saw that earlier when we were riding on board with AJ Allmendinger. Oh, actually, no, never mind. It was actually with the 23 of Bubba Wallace. And no, the 22 took out him and Bubba Wallace. So both the 22 and the 23 in Canada corner. I mean, not Canada corner. In turn 5, I was thinking of the other notorious corner, but in turn 5, another spin happened there. The 23 and the 22 going around. The 45 also got some damage. The 38 got held up. So the 2 big incidents we've seen so far today have happened in turn 5. Kyle Busch earlier with Eric Almirola, and then now Joey Logano and Bubba Wallace. But that's going to cost both those guys all their track position. Austin Cindric up to 5th place. He's got 15th place. He's gotten by Joey Han. Five to go in stage 2 right now, guys. So we're going to be approaching with about 3 to go in the stage, 4 to go in the stage. We'll see some guys peel off and hit pit road. And that drops Bubba Wallace and Joey Logano outside the top 30. Now here comes Eric Almirola again. We'll see what the gap is from him to Elliott after 1 lap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that was like 7. That was like 7 seconds. So Elliott closed in almost a second and a half to Almirola there. So Almirola in danger of going a lap down, but because Elliott will probably pit, you know, for track position, not take the stage points, that'll probably bail out Almirola. And now we see it. Oh, Cindric goes by Blaney, but he gets a shot from his teammate there off of turn 2 or turn 3. That moves Cindric up to 14th place, I believe. Now we see Jones going up the inside of Stenhouse there on this battle cam shot. Oh, we're having some issues on the 9 car, guys. The 9 car is saying that the brake pedal's starting to feel like it's getting like I don't really know what the technical term would be, but it's like the brake pedals are starting to get a bit soft, maybe would be the right term. It's not just, that's the best technical term I can think of for the 9 car. So it's not, you know, an instantaneous response from the brakes right now. He's still setting the fastest times on the track, but possibly a brake failure, maybe for the 9 car. So he's got to keep an eye on those. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. There's really not. So he's just going to have to keep going. Maybe they'll see if they can clear the air ducts to the brakes. Maybe that'll help the brakes. I don't know. But either way, yeah, nothing much they can do about it if you're on the 9 team. Just hope nothing happens or it doesn't get any worse than what it is now. Either way, you're still the fastest car for now. Now they're worrying about brake fade on the 9. Also, Cody Ware was off track recently. He's 4 laps down now. Didn't notice that happen. Imola and Joy each a couple laps off the pace for their, I don't know, they probably had to fix some sort of issue. And then the 27 car's off the track. Man, even with those brake fade issues or supposed brake fade issues, Elliott gapping the field by about a half a second a lap. Also, Larson lost second place to Reddick, but he's been able to hold off Chastain for the last couple laps. Still, the first car on fresh tires is Austin Cindric, and he's only been able to work his way up to 14th. So that strategy maybe didn't work in stage 1, but I honestly think it might work in stage 2 because this final stage is twice as long as stage 1 or stage 2. And if Cindric's been able to make up like 15 spots or maybe like 12 spots on that set of tires, I think that it might actually be worth staying out.
New crunchy cookie M&Ms.
And then pitting. If you have a strong car, that is. Maybe if you're Elliott Larson Reddick, somebody like that, it might be worth staying out because you have a good 30 laps. You ought to have enough time to make up that track position and come up towards the front. Like, I think it could work. Now, it'd be a bit risky, but it could work. Also, appreciate it. We got 200 people watching right now, guys. We only got 65 likes, guys. Hit that like button. I appreciate it. Also, over 50% of you guys are saying in the poll that Elliott is going to win.
We made a USAA
so everybody's going with Team Elliott right now. Hold on one second, guys. Oh, there we go. There we go. And we'll still see now. As we're approaching, 4 to go in the stage right now, so laps continuing to wind down before the end of stage 2. Who's going to pit? Who's not going to pit? That's the golden question, guys. Almost as golden as my face right now as the sun just projects in and glares off my face. Hopefully the sun sets now just a bit, so that's not an issue. Also, we're up to 1,773 subscribers, guys. I appreciate it. If we get to 1,800 subscribers, guys, we will unbox some pit crew or some shirts that pit crew members have worn. And also, now pit road's a busy place. McDowell, Buscher, Custer, everybody behind McDowell's coming to pit road. Everyone, and everyone. I mean, Blaney's going to stay out. Even Briscoe. Who's that? Is that maybe Hand? Just about. Ty Dillon's going to stay out, but almost, I mean, that's everybody coming to pit road. I mean, everyone. The top 4 stayed out, but the top 4 stayed out. Blaney and Hand stayed out, but I assume those top 4 are all going to come to pit road next time by. We'll have to see, though. Man, I don't know. You know what I said about that strategy might working? I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if I agree with that now because even more cars hit pit road this time than last time. So, yeah, I'd say it's a lot more risky of a strategy now. Really slow stop for the 14 right now. Also, Custer with a really long stop. Over at 30, or maybe it's just glitching. It says it's been on pit road for over 30 seconds, but I think it... Or maybe that was a 30-second pit stop for Cole Custer, so maybe Custer must have had an issue on that pit stop. A 35-second pit stop, he's going to lose all his track position, man. He was running in the top 10, but that's really going to hurt his run. Oh, shoot, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that got set off. My bad. My bad. I don't know why it was on that. Anyways, here we are. We're back to Kyle Busch. Yeah, Elliott, Reddick, Larson, Chastain, your top 4. Oh, boy. So, Elliott, I think Elliott's got to pit now, but are the guys behind him going to have time to pit, or will they even pit? We'll have to see here in just a moment. And Elliott's going to pit. Elliott's going to pit from the lead, but will Reddick, Larson, and Chastain pit? And will they be able to get to pit road before Elliott hits that two to go line? Reddick's going to pit. Is Larson and Chastain going to pit? I think they have. Larson's going to pit, and Chastain's going to pit. So all four of those guys will be able to pit and get to the pit line before Elliott crosses with 2 to go. So that means Blaney should cycle to the lead. So Blaney will cycle to the lead here. But now, just about everybody hitting pit road this time, except maybe 4 or 5, maybe 5 or 6 cars. Yeah, and Blaney's finally going to pass those guys on pit road. But all these guys, Elliott, Larson, Reddick, and Chastain, will probably come out and still be in the mix for stage points because so many cars pitted. Here they come off pit road. Elliott's going to lead this triplet, I guess, of 4 cars. Then it's Reddick, Larson, and Chastain. So no change of position for those guys on pit road. And Elliott's going to come back out on track in 9th place, Reddick in 11th, Larson in 12th, Chastain in like 15th. So, yeah, those guys could still get some stage points here. But it's Blaney out front, then Hand behind him, Ty Dillon, Kurt Busch, Jones, your top 5, then Haley, Burton, Wallace, Elliott, Logano, your top 10, then Reddick, Larson, Chastain, Tilley, McDowell, your top 15. Well, there's the Bell dipping some tires off into the grass there off of turn 3 there on that shot. I don't know. Blaney has Joey Hand 2 seconds behind him, so I don't know. Hand might be able to get to the back of Logano. We'll have to see. I mean, be able to get to the back of the line. I can't speak English. Blaney might get caught by Hand here. We'll have to see. I don't think Hand will fight him too hard considering he's not a Cup Series regular, but also Bubba Wallace giving some payback to Joey Logano. Logano took him out and took himself out and the 23 in turn 5 a couple laps ago. And then the 23 caught back up to the bumper of the 22 and sent him deep. That's like kind of coming towards that final turn. It wasn't too much of a shunt, but it definitely put him off in the grass. Cost Logano probably 3 or 4 spots. But yeah, Blaney is actually not won a race yet. So this is, you know, kind of a controversial strategy. I don't know. This is going to be extra 10 points, kind of pad his cutoff line. I mean, he's already 100 points plus to the good, so this will just make him even more to the good. But I don't really know why Blaney would have stayed out here. I think he probably should have hit pit road, but then again, Blaney's kind of in this like gray zone. Like, he's so far away from the cutoff line that it's just so unlikely he'll lose that many points and fall below the cutoff line. But at the same time, you don't want to like put yourself in position to risk that. So, like, and he hasn't won a race yet, so like he's not locked in, so he has to still worry kind of about it. It's kind of, I don't know. If I was Blaney, I would race like you're already locked in, because I don't think we're going to get to 16 winners, and you have a big enough gap over the cutoff line, and the next guy behind you, Martin Truex, 2 more points. But I just wouldn't even worry about it. And then you have Hand in second. Ty Dillon might actually catch Hand now. I thought Hand might be able to catch him. It doesn't look like that's going to be able to happen, but the 42 closing in on the 15 right now. Kurt Busch, Jones, Haley, Burton, Wallace, Elliott, Reddick, your top 10 still. Reddick got by Logano, so now he's got 1 stage point for himself. Elliott might be able to catch Bubba Wallace before the end of the stage with those fresh tires.
Hit it. It takes 2 to make a thing go right.
Oh, we got the ads again. Okay, I caught this one kind of early. But appreciate everybody tuning in, guys. What are we up to? We're up to, what are we at right now? We got 1776, guys. You know, that is so fitting that it's 4th of July weekend and we're at 1776 subscribers. You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
USAA credit cards
guys,
for
can we
members
get up
like
to
Deb.
1,800
She doesn't waste time
subscribers?
juggling
I would
multiple cards.
appreciate it.
She has just one, her USAA Rewards credit card. It earns points on the things
Now
she
77,
buys.
77.
Now that's rewarding.
If you subscribed, I
USAA.
appreciate
What
it.
you're made of,
We'll
we're
check
made
in on the
for.
chat once we get to this caution
St.
break here
Jude
at the end of the
is
stage
love.
2.
Everybody's
Off
here
and
for
turn
this
4, the
one
42 all
purpose,
over the
and
bumper of the
it's
15.
to
Got him a
cure
bit
these kids.
swirly, but not able to
It
get by him.
means that I
As
got
they
more
come
time
towards the
with
line,
my
Blaney's
daughter.
going to win the
I
stage.
love
Then
this
Joey
place.
Hand
They changed my
will
life.
finish second. Ty
Here's
Dillon
Jada,
third.
baby birthing superhuman who's also super sleep deprived. Yet she still bursts with pride, even while her bladder bursts a tiny wee of pee. Because
Yeah,
Jada
it's
has
crazy.
poise.
Ryan Blaney, this is his 5th stage win, which is tied for the most so far this year, but he's still not won a race. Then in 4th, you have Kurt Busch. 5th, Eric Jones. Then 6th, you have Haley. Then behind him, Burton, Wallace, Elliott, and 9th. And then rounding out your top 10, Tyler Reddick. But everybody in the top 8 is going to have to pit here at the end of the stage, plus Logano, and maybe 1 or 2 other drivers. The Logano, the 78, so a handful of guys. So those guys are going to restart way back, basically around 25th for the final stage. So they're going to have a long climb to come back towards the front. Also, the free pass should go to the 35 of Cody Ware. Or the 35th place driver of the 51, Cody Ware. That still was probably not how I should have said that. But either way, Cody Ware gets the free pass. He had I don't know, they must have had some sort of mechanical issue because they lost 4 laps on pit road. Now he's down to 3 laps down. LaJoy also a couple laps off the pace. Heisman's done for the day, you're saying, Eric? Tough. I'll check in with the chat. Yeah, guys, like the video. We got 200 people watching right now, guys, and we've only got, I don't know, we've only got like 50 likes, guys. Can we get up to 100 likes? I'd appreciate it. Could we
After
even get
years
up to
on the battlefield,
200
migraine
likes? Also,
attacks
guys,
followed me home.
as I said before, hit that
Nurtec
subscribe button.
is the
No, we got
only
hit by-
medication
Man,
that can
these
treat
ads
and
are getting
prevent
to
my
us, man.
migraines.
Okay, there. Mute it. There, we got it. We'll see if the aerial cam's finally back. It dipped for stage 2. Okay, yeah, the aerial cam is back. So we'll stick with this for now. This is a bit of a better overall shot of what's going on. I appreciate everybody tuning in, nevertheless. Thanks to Madamo for subscribing, Chief Malik, my bad. Appreciate it. Hey, we're up to 1779, guys. So we get up to 1800. I would really appreciate it. Also, how many likes do we got right now? We got 86, guys. Almost up to 200 likes, guys. Could we get there? Or almost up to 100 likes. Could we get there? Not 200, but I'd appreciate if we get up to 200. Appreciate everybody tuning in, though, so far, ladies and gentlemen. Now, with the final stage coming up, guys, put in your picks in the chat. Put in the chat your pick to win. Put your pick to win in the chat, ladies and gents, because we got the final stage ahead. I mean, this is the last guaranteed pit stop. Well, for a couple guys, some guys already pitted, but the last guaranteed pit stop here coming up, the last guaranteed yellow we're under right now. So, put your pick to win in the chat. Okay, right now, Chase Elliott. I mean, Chase Elliott has been hands down the best car on the day. I mean, he's in a class of his own, about half a second faster than anybody else on track each lap. The only issue for the 9 car is they're complaining about brake fade on that car, but it may have been just because they had too much tape on the grill. So maybe they took some of that tape off and those issues will go away. But if the 9 car were to have some issues, let's say, the brakes end up going on that car, we have a new mix. It's a new battle for the lead. I'm saying Tyler Reddick gets his first career Cup Series win, ladies and gents. Tyler Reddick gets it done at Road America. Not the 9, but the 8. And then my long shot, my underdog, your boy, Daytona 500 champion, Michael McDowell. But yeah, guys, put in the chat your pick to win here. I'll check on some of your guys' picks right now. Or, oops, hold on one sec. Get this aerial cam back on. Yeah, you guys can see on the screen, only about 10 cars hitting pit road now. And all those guys are going to just lose all their track position. Let's see how that works out for them. Also looks like the 7 might be taking the wave around. Oh, the 6 car's coming back into pit road. He had a penalty, so the struggles continue for Brad Keselowski. Yeah, now there you see the 18, the 77 coming into pit. The 24, Byron makes another pit stop. So yeah, that's not what you wanted to see on the 24. Maybe they had a penalty. I must have missed that. Thanks, Chef. Still Rocks 2021 YouTube. Chase Elliott. GPG Gordy saying the M's. The M's. Talk about the M&M's on Kyle Busch. Or actually, it's not even M&M's on Kyle Busch this weekend. It's Skittles. This is like one of the last times we'll see Skittles in NASCAR, which is kind of sad. I always loved those paint schemes. You know, Ethan, everybody's going to have to adjust a lot if they want to catch Chase Elliott. Unless that 9 car is having, like, unless those brake fade issues turn into brake failure. You're saying Chase Briscoe gets it done, Daniel? The other Chase? I know, I think that strategy call at the end of stage 1 might cost him. But we still got over half of the race left, so still a lot of opportunity for Chase Briscoe to maybe make up some more track position. As you guys can see at the top of your screen, the final stage, 32 laps. The whole race is 62 laps, so yeah, half this race is the final stage, which also, a whole nother side comment, but I think that the NASCAR races, the stage structure should be more like 25% stage 1 and stage 2, and then 50% stage 3. Because right now, it feels like every weekend it's like 30%, like it's like pretty much 30, 30, 30, or like it's cut into thirds. Or it's like 30, 30, 40, or you know what I mean? Like it's, I think the stages need to be, there's got to be the final stage has to be a lot longer than stage 1 and stage 2. That's all I got to say. But also, guys, we got like 250 people tuning in right now, guys. I just bit the mic, but I appreciate everybody tuning in, guys. Drop a like and hit that subscribe button. We got 250 people watching, but how many likes do we have? How many likes do we have? We'll see. We'll see. We've only got, we got 100 likes right now, guys. We got 100 likes. Here. We got 100 likes. I appreciate that. That's like, we're almost, I think, guys, I think 200 likes would be the new record. I have to fact check that real quick. But 200 likes, I think, would be the new record. I gotta see. I'll check right now. What would be the new? What would be the like record here? Oh well, on a live stream, the record is right now. I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, I think 128 might be the goal to beat. I'm checking. 200. Oh. Okay, no, it's from the Clash earlier this year, guys. So the like goal, what you guys have to beat to be the new biggest live stream would be 224 likes. I know that's a lot of likes, but 224 likes, guys. I think we can get it done. We're at 100 likes, and we're only at the halfway point in the race. So maybe we're only halfway to the like goal. Also, what is this? This is the aerial cam that NASCAR's showing, but it's just some random paddle boarders. What? That's just like... What? NASCAR, what are you doing?
After years on the battlefield, migraine attack.
But then when it comes to videos, like the all-time record like goal for anything on the channel, if you guys wanted to break that, would be, it looks like 336. 336 likes, guys, would break the all-time likes goal for a stream or a video on this channel. Now, when it comes to just streams, 224 is what you'd have to beat. But either way, I appreciate everybody tuning in so far. How many subscribers are we at right now, though? 1788, guys. Do it for Dale. 1788. We're 12 subscribers away from 1,800, guys. If we get to 1,800 subscribers, we will unbox some Pit Crew t-shirt or Pit Crew shirts or shirts that pit crew members wore off of Kyle Larson's Pit 42 Chip Ganassi car that we just got in the other day. Still in the box, but I'll open those up if we get to 1,800 subscribers. Anyways, yeah, no problem, GPG Gordy. How you doing, NASCAR fan 88? There are 3 stages. Have you not watched NASCAR in 6 years? Or what now? I think it's probably 8 years now. It's been so long. I was actually just talking to somebody the other day who hasn't watched NASCAR since the early 2000s. And I was talking about the playoffs, and they were like so lost. They're like, there's a playoff system now? And then I was like, explaining that to them, and then I was like, there's stages? And they're like, what are stages? And then they're like, well, there's like 45 cars. They're like, there's 45 cars in a race or whatever, 43 cars. I'm like, there's like 36. Yeah, there's only like 36 cars in a race nowadays. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, all those things are like the biggest shocker. I think one of the most
superhuman who's
interesting
also
things
super sleep deprived.
36
Yet she still bursts with pride, even while her bladder bursts a tiny
was
wee
actually
pee.
pretty
Because
surprising
Jada has
to them.
poise.
I think,
poise under pressure,
and I think if I
poise
had
in her
been
pants.
watching from the earlier days, I think not having
It
to feel the
takes
43
poise.
would kind of seem
Can you
strange.
get
'cause
those
that's
documents
like,
on my desk by 4?
That's like, what,
I'll get them there by
7
3:30.
less
Great.
cars. So that's like a fifth of the field
I've never been one
less.
for waiting. And thanks
And I
to
guess the
Excel
field
Track,
would
I never
probably
have to
seem a
spend more
decent amount
time and money
smaller,
learning things I already
but,
knew. So I can earn
Yeah,
my
I don't
degree
know.
faster.
Anyways, we're about to
I
get
like
the green
faster.
flag here for the final
Get
stage.
ahead
Elliott
faster
on the
with
inside,
Excel
Reddick
Track.
on the
Virginia
outside.
University
Here they
Global.
come through the Geico restart zone. The 9 car with a great launch, but the 8 car actually able to stay side by side. This might be the best launch by the outside we've seen all day. The 8 actually has the slight advantage. Here they come towards turn 1. Who can outbrake the other? The 9 car laid on the brakes, and he's going to have the advantage off of turn 2 as they approach turn 3. The 8 car still on the outside of the 9 as they go towards turn 3. Then the 8 car is going to back out, but now he's going to have the 5 up his inside. Larson not quite able to get to the corner panel of the 8 as he was in a battle with the 1. But now your top 4 all single file. And also, where did he come from? Daniel Suarez trying to take 5th place from Michael McDowell, the last winner on a road course. Daniel Suarez, can he go back-to-back on road courses? Larson looking to make a move on Reddick as they approach turn 5. On the outside, the 5 car going around the outside of the 8, the long way around. Oh, Larson's going to go deep. Larson's off the track, and he's going to come back out onto the track. And now Chastain's going to be able to get by him. And he might be able to get down in front of the 99. Yes, he will. So Larson's going to lose 1 spot there. He went a bit deep there on the turn 5 braking zone, trying to go on around the outside of the 8 of Tyler Reddick. Oh, here, now we'll switch back to the aerial cam.
After years on the battlefield,
Here,
migraine
we got it.
attacks
Here, we'll switch to
followed
the
me
aerial
home.
cam. Hold up 1 sec. Got that ad, of course, but now it's still Elliott, who's not from under any pressure from the 8. The 8 already about a half a second back off the 9, a couple car lengths, so still Elliott not at risk of a dive bomb from Reddick. So, like, I honestly think the only way you're going to be able to pass Elliott is on a restart, or if, it's going to be on a restart, or if. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I am just brain farting. I'm kind of low on sleep. But anyways, the only way you're going to be able to pass the 9 car is if you get him on a restart or the 9 car has a serious issue. Also, Larson looking to the inside of the 1. Larson trying to take 3rd place back from Chastain as they go up the hill. That's not going to stick there. Also, guys, this stream on the NASCAR website is a decent amount ahead of the actual race broadcast. So yeah, just so you know that. So this thing, what you're seeing on your computer screen or whatever screen, your phone, whatever, is going to be maybe a bit ahead of what I see. Oh, Chastain had to throw a block there on Larson in turn 1. Larson was looking down low. Whoa, who was that back in the pack? Was that, looked like maybe that was Cendric went deep, or no, maybe that was Austin Dillon who went deep in that turn 1 braking zone. Reddick actually still staying close on the bumper of the 9 car. You got to wonder, are those brake fade issues getting worse for Elliott? Right now, yeah, Reddick right on the bumper of Elliott as they approach turn 5. Whoa! The 5 trying to go on the outside of the 1 again in turn 5. And the 1 really crowded Larson there. Oh, I don't know if Larson's going to like that. Larson definitely getting held up by Chastain right now. Also, Reddick is closing in on Elliott. That 8 car has come to life here in the final stage. I was just talking like Elliott was going to be able to drive away from the 8 car, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case just yet. Now as they come off the carousel, approaching the back straightaway, which will lead into Canada corner. Yeah, the thing you're seeing on your screen is so much ahead of the TV by like 20 seconds. I don't want it to spoil anything. Larson trying to go by around Chastain on the outside of that final turn. Didn't quite open up there. The 5 car definitely faster than the 1 right now. He's trying to pass him before the 9 and the 8 drive away. I'm probably going to be commentating more off of this computer screen than the actual broadcast, because it's actually rather quite a bit ahead. Larson's still trying to find a way by Chastain as they approach turn 3. Behind him, Suarez, McDowell, a whole train of cars. That's kind of the break from second to third place. That's where the train of cars begins. Also, somebody off in the gravel. Oh, Bubba Wallace off in the gravel in turn 1. Bubba Wallace has been a driver who's always struggled on road courses. Man, and his struggle is continuing today. He got taken out by the 22 Logano earlier, and now the 23 car off the track. Squiggling it back and forth, trying to keep it going in the right direction. It seems like that car is okay, but that's really going to end his day. We'll have to see. Did Wallace get any help on that one? We'll see if we can get a replay here pretty soon. Man, the 23 car's got a ton of gravel in that car that's just pouring out of it. Oh, that was just Bubba's fault right there. Bubba was thinking about trying to make a move to the inside of the 6 there in turn 1, and he was just too late on the brakes, and then he just spun off into that gravel track in turn 1. No yellow flag yet, but the 23 car did put a lot of gravel out in the racing groove. We'll have to see if NASCAR will maybe throw a caution for that. Meanwhile, out front, the 9 car is giving himself a bit more breathing room over the 8. But wow, did you just see how much Reddick closed in under braking there on the 9? Also, Larson's still all over the bumper at Chastain. That battle for third place. Oh, the 5. Oh, he gives a shot there to the 1. Larson's been trying to get by Chastain for a while now, and he finally is going to get by Chastain off in the grass. That's like what we saw with Logano and Bubba Wallace earlier. Oh boy, Larson by Chastain gave him a shot. Larson had been trying to get by Chastain for a couple of laps, and Chastain had been throwing some pretty aggressive blocks. So, I don't know. I wouldn't say that, definitely not a clean pass, but I would say it was somewhat merited. I mean, Chastain, one of the most aggressive drivers in the field. He was throwing some pretty intense blocks on the 5. The 5, he had enough of it. He didn't really push him off too far. I mean, it cost Chastain like 1 spot. So, I don't really have too much of a problem with that. I am a Larson fan. And Larson goes deep in turn 3, man. Oh my gosh, Larson. That's the thing. You can bump Chastain out of the way, but you got to make sure you run off and hide. Also, we got a commercial here. Sorry about that. I'll mute that real quick. But yeah, if you bump somebody out of the way, Chastain is going to be trying to give some payback. That's for sure. Suarez might even give some payback for him. But man, Larson went deep in turn 3, and we actually saw that was the place where Larson had issues in yesterday's Xfinity race. Was turn 3. So it seems like the issues that haunted him yesterday are coming back.
Compare travel credit cards.
But now he's just got to regroup and move forward and make sure that 1 car doesn't get to his bumper. But man, temper's picking up right now.
Or compare cashback cards and turn everyday purchases into your next.
We've actually seen a decent amount of bump and runs today, but yeah, you got both Trackhouse cars behind you, so you got to make sure that you run from the 99 to the 1. If you just bump one of them out of the way, the other one might be coming for you as well.
On NerdWallet.
Hit it. It takes 2 to make
Ball
a thing go right.
This isn't the actual. This is NASCAR's broadcast. This is totally legal, I think. I mean, this isn't
new crunchy cookie M&Ms.
This isn't like what's the word? This isn't like I'm showing the broadcast. This is just a free camera thing they put up online that anybody can stream, I'm pretty sure. And then it's Chastain trying to get by Suarez. Yeah, Valhalla, if this is, like, I don't know, not allowed, let me know, because I don't want to, like, get this channel, like, taken down or something. But yeah, like, this is just like a camera that they have just set up that anybody can take off of. At least that's what I think. It's not like you have to, like, subscribe for this or anything. Yeah, now it's still now Larson has finally gapped both the 99 and the 1 there by just a bit. You're welcome, Eddie. Yeah, and thank you everybody who's tuned. Appreciate it if you drop a like and subscribe. We're up to what? 1,796 subscribers, guys. We're 4 subscribers away from 1,800. I appreciate it. Also, Chastain's going to get by Suarez here as we just cut away there as he made that pass in turn 1. Or off turn 3. But yeah, Chastain's up to 3rd, or 4th, that is, my bad. Up to 4th. He'll be trying to chase down Larson here in just a moment. There we go. Tucky didn't realize that was in the way of the leaderboard, my bad. And now Larson's up to 3rd place. We'll have to see if he can make up any ground on the leaders. Elliott is out front by just about a second over Tyler Reddick. And then it's another couple seconds back to Larson. So will Larson or Reddick be able to eat into Elliott's lead? We'll see here. And you have Truex rounding out your top 10. Cole Custer had that penalty earlier today. How has he rebounded? Well, he had a long pit stop earlier. He was running in the top 10 for quite a bit. He's only been able to work his way up to 17th. I think Custer has a shot at working his way back into the top 10 before the end of the day. We'll be coming to 25 to go next time by. Got over 300 people tuning in right now, guys. I appreciate it. Hold on 1 second, ladies and gents. Just got to check something really quick. Guys, we're up to 115 likes, guys. I appreciate it. We got 300 people tuning in, though, right now, guys. Can we get up to 200 likes? I would appreciate it, ladies and gents. Michael McDowell giving some pressure to the back of the 99, guys. That battle heating up just outside the top 5. Oh, this leaderboard's finally working. This is what we'll be going back and forth between like this and the other things. This is like a way better leaderboard than the other. The leaderboard was not working for all stage 1 or stage 2, but now here we also have this as well. This aerial cam isn't usually valuable, but I guess I'll use it since it is. Yeah, right now it's Larson who's been able to kind of gap Chastain just a bit. Also, now it's lagging there for just a sec. But yeah, Chastain definitely has got a target set on the bumper of that 5 car. He is not just going to let him drive away after getting him bumped down the way. Gaffer Hewitt. Where's Kurt Busch running? Kurt Busch running in 21st right now. He was one of the drivers who stayed out at the end of the stages to collect stage points, not going for track position. So, yeah, I think that 45 car, that's a sign that they think they're struggling, so they're just going to try and get as many points out of today as they could, as they at least thought they could. I think maybe if they might have a shot at a top 15. I think 15th place would be, like a good result for that team. Also, Josh Bilicki off track. That's tough for him. Tough break for the 77 team. This is Josh Bilicki's home race. He'll join the 27 car in the garage. Also, Cody Ware a couple laps down. Corey LaJoie 5 laps down. No driver out of this race yet due to, an accident. All the issues for guys today have been mechanical. McDowell still searching for a way by the 99. But Tyler Reddick running in second place right now. Even if Reddick doesn't win today, this is a great points run for that team. I mean, if he can finish second, that would be a ton of points. And also, Kevin Harvick, the guy above the cutoff line, has not run very well. Also, Christopher Bell, the next guy above the cutoff line, hasn't run very well either. I mean, he's been in the top 20, but I don't think he's really cracked the top 10 yet today. Whoa, the 34 with a bit of a bobble there under braking. Able to corral it. Also, Elliott still driving away from Reddick and Larson. I mean, that car is just so dominant. There's nothing anybody else has for him right now. I mean, we'll see last time by. How much was that 9 car faster than the other guys around him? Last time by 106.7, 106.3 from Reddick, 106.5 from both Larson and Chastain. So, your top 4 running the fastest laps on the track. Nobody else in the 106s. Or, oh, wait, who's that way down the field? Corey LaJoie with the 106, so I don't know. Maybe they just got fresh tires or something, but fast time there from Corey LaJoie. Already sucks that he's 5 laps off the pace, but your top 4 are the only guys in the 106s, but then it was Elliott who was 0.2 of a mile per hour faster than everybody else. Then it was Chastain, Larson, Reddick. We'll have to see next time by what that is looking like in terms of lap time. Because that, we can see on the screen, but honestly, that, gives you the real insight to where, who's running where and who's making up real ground. Yeah, and last time, what was the gap? 1.38 and 4.5 and 5.7. So we'll see next time by what those gaps are looking like.
It means that I got more time.
Also, we got these ads going on here. Well, I don't know
Love
what
this
they're doing right now.
place.
They can't
They
decide if
changed
they
my
want to be there or
life.
not. Okay, there. Okay, they're there. Yeah, Larson gave the bumper to Chastain, sending him off the road to get by him. So, yeah, Chastain definitely going to be trying to get back to the bumper of the 5, and he'll definitely repay the favor. But behind them, it's Suarez McDowell, a train of cars. Suarez McDowell, what is that? Austin Dillon, Chris Buescher, and Austin Cindric. Austin Cindric, one of the guys who stayed out at the end of stage 1 to take stage points, and he has just now finally rebounded to get back into the top 10. So that strategy, I don't think, has worked out for him. Okay, now we can see again. Okay, this time by 106.2 for both the leaders. So Elliott and Reddick basically ran identical lap times last time by. And then behind them, Chastain was a bit faster than Larson. But once again, your top 4 had the fastest times of anybody on the track. So yeah, the top 2 pulled away from 3rd and 4th by just a bit there. Also, if you're wondering where your favorite drivers are running, just ask me and I'll check for you on the leaderboard. Well, Austin Dillon was looking maybe for a peep there on the 17. Also, I think my TV broadcast and the aerial cam have finally synced up, which is good because now I can commentate and not be kind of off pace with what you guys are seeing. Appreciate everybody tuning in, guys. We're looking to get to 1,800 subscribers. What are we at right now? We get to 1,800. We're at 1,803, guys. I appreciate it. 1,800 subscribers. We're there. We've done it. We've done it, ladies and gents. We've done it. Now, can we get to 1,900 subscribers would be the question. I know that'd be insane, but we've gained a lot in this stream. Maybe we can gain even more. But we got 300 people watching right now, guys. How many likes do we got right now, guys? Let's check. We have 120 likes, guys. We have 300 people watching right now. We only got 120 likes, guys. Can we get up to 200 likes? I'd appreciate it. Whoa! Coming out on the kink, somebody got the wall hard. I think that might have been Brad Keselowski. Yeah, somebody, coming off the kink, that's one of the higher speed areas on the track. There's no runoff room, and I think the 6 car went wide and hit that wall pretty hard, actually. He definitely may have had to come to pit road. If that was last generation of car, then that car would have been killed, but the next gen able to take a hit. Also, Kevin Harvick, the guy who came in today above the cutoff line, currently running 12th, whereas the driver who came into today below the cutoff line, Eric Almirola, running all the way back. Where is he? I'm looking. On the leaderboard. Where is he? Hold on. God, did we lose Eric? Eric Almirola all the way back in 29th. Yeah, the struggles continue for that 10 team today. Oh boy. NASCAR website lagging out there for a second. Whoa, Austin Cindric up the inside of Austin Dillon. Austin on Austin violence as they come up the hill towards turn 6. The 2 car able to get by the 3. Behind them, Martin Truex Jr. holds on to that last spot in the top 10. Also, last time by, Elliott grew his lead over Reddick by just a bit. And once again, your leaders, the only guys to run laps in the 106s. Actually, everybody else is down almost in the 104. So your top 4 quite a bit faster than the rest of the field. And Elliott was a bit faster than Reddick, who was a bit faster than Larson, who was a bit faster than Chastain. So yeah, all their lap times pretty even. So nobody's really gaining or losing much ground on each other in the top 4. Also, Keselowski was the guy to get into that wall, and now he's hit pit road. Also, Bilicki is back out on track, 8 laps down. And now Austin Cindric looking for more, trying to get by Michael McDowell off of Canada corner. That 2 car coming to life. He was strong in stage 1, used the strategy where they decided to stay out and get stage points and sacrifice track position. It has taken them a while to rebound, but now he's looking to get up to 7th place. That 2 car might actually have a shot at a top 5 here before the day's done. We're coming to what? Is it 20 to go, or is it... Oh, Martin Truex Jr. is going to hit pit road. And this just opened the pit window, guys. A lot of people are going to split this final stage in half. And yep, here it comes, the 19 to pit road. Nobody else is going to hit pit road with him this time. Also, that 6 car is still on pit road under trying to get rebuilt after getting into the wall pretty hard. Also, now we're riding on board with A.J. Allmendinger, but we're going to switch away from that. Yeah, Bilicki, Kyle Busch, and
Migraine
Gillen.
attacks followed me home.
Some guys that also went to pit road there. What is it? Elliott, Reddick, Larson, Chastain, or Suarez, all those guys in your top 5. Who's going to come out on top? Appreciate everybody who's tuned in so far today, ladies and gentlemen. And also, McDowell has gotten by Austin Cindric, and he also got passed by Austin Dillon, so he's going to drop back to 9th place. That moves Cindric up to 7th. He sets his eyes on Chris Buescher. Now we'll see when they come around this time who decides to hit pit road, and who decides to stay out. Also, last time by, who ran the faster lap? Last time by, Tyler Reddick, a hair faster than Chase Elliott. And both of them were quite a bit faster than Larson and Chastain. So maybe the 8 car finally starting to get the advantage over the 9 car on the long run. We'll see next time by when they hit the stripe what the gap's looking like. Now here they come to 20 to go. Anybody going to hit pit road who's in the front? The top 2 are going to stay out. But behind them, you got Larson, Chastain, Suarez off the final turn. The 5 car not going to hit pit road this time, nor will the 1. Still nobody else near the front hit. Oh, never mind. As I say that, the 17 car darts off to hit pit road. So does the 34, the 20, the 4, the 16. And now pit road's open. Now We're seeing about 5 to 10 cars hitting pit road this lap. I think pit road's about to become a very busy place.
Hit it. It takes two to make a thing
Oh,
go
so
right.
man, I missed this ad. Sorry you guys are hearing the M&M's ad, but then again, if you'd have to hear any ad, you'd want to hear the M&M's or ad. Am I right? Also, how many? We're up to 1,810 subscribers, guys. I appreciate it. Drop a like button and hit subscribe, ladies and gents. But it's the 17, 34, 20, the 4, the 16, the 10, and the 23. Your running order right now, guys. Out front still, Chase Elliott. A very slow stop there for Christopher Bell. That's going to cost him a lot of track position. Luckily, this wasn't under caution, but still, he's going to probably lose at least 4 or 5 spots. And, you know, he came into today the second driver above the cutoff line. Luckily, Eric Almirola struggled quite a bit today, but, I mean, today's definitely not been a great run for the 20 car. Also, Reddick definitely closing in on the 9 car. What was it last time by? Once again, Reddick quite a bit faster than Elliott. Actually, last time by, Reddick picked up 0.3 of a second on Chase Elliott. So, Tyler Reddick is making up ground, and he's making up ground in a hurry. Also, oh, the leaderboard just went weird. I don't know, maybe the leaders are hitting pit road. Oh, now, yeah, Elliott and Reddick hit pit road. Yeah, I would have known that if I kept the camera on. But anyways, your top 2 into pit. Is Larson going to join him? Yes, Larson also hitting pit road. What about Ross Chastain? Chastain also hitting pit road. So all your top 4 coming to do their business for the final time today, most likely, with 20 to go. Also, now Suarez, Cindric, and everybody's coming with 19 to go. Austin Dillon, Bowman. So far, all your top 8 hitting pit road. Will Stenhouse stay out here? It looks like he will, and it will cycle through to the lead. There really is no benefit to not pitting here, guys, because if you pit, or if you don't pit and a caution comes out, everybody's still on the lead lap, so you're just going to lose all the track position you have. So staying out, you actually don't want a caution rather than wanting a caution, so that's a bit different than normal. But also, Elliott just beats Reddick off a pit road, and the battle for the lead is heating up off of pit road. Then behind him, Larson and Chastain also still not too far behind. Oh, the 8 right on the bumper of the 9, guys. This could be the battle for the win with 19 to go. The 8 and the 9 going at it. And the 8's going to try and get the run on the 9 as they go down the back straightaway, approaching turn 5. That's one of the biggest passing zones on the track. Can he make up the ground there? And here they come towards turn 5 on the braking zone. Is Reddick going to make a move? Is this his opportunity? We got over 400 people watching right now. I appreciate it, guys. Oh, boy. The thing is these guys are battling so hard, but behind them, Kyle Larson is making up ground on them as they battle hard on these cold tires. The 9 car's worrying about maybe having a loose wheel. He's shaking that car around. You got to wonder, maybe the 9 car's got a bit of an issue right now. The 8 all over the bumper of the 9. But what's the gap behind them? Kyle Larson came into pit road 5 seconds off the top 2, and right now he's running only 3 seconds off the top 2. So as these guys battle, it's allowing Larson to close in just a bit. That 5 car might be able to join the mix for the what will soon be the lead after pit stop cycle through. They're going to be coming around this time, and I assume Stenhouse and everybody else near the front will come and hit pit road. And it looks like, yeah, the 9 car just doesn't seem to be as smooth as the 8 car right now. And now here they come up the hill. The 8 car, is he going to be able to make a move on the 9? He's going to have that draft down that long front straightaway. Meanwhile, quite a few guys hitting pit road once again. Still, about 10 cars or so haven't pitted yet. But they'll probably all hit pit road in the next couple of laps. The 8 not going to be able to make a move on the 9 this time. Appreciate everybody tuning in, guys. Could we get up to... Man, we hit 1,800 subscribers, guys, but we might even be able to hit 1,900 at this rate. We got 400 people watching right now, guys. I appreciate it. Drop a like and subscribe, guys. If you're wondering where your favorite driver is, just ask me, and I'll pull up this leaderboard, and I'll check for you really quick. The lap's continuing to wind down here, but it's Elliott versus Tyler Reddick. Reddick fighting for his first ever win in the NASCAR Cup Series. Chase Elliott trying to go back-to-back at Road America. Behind them, Kyle Larson has not won in a while. He's also hungry to get back into victory lane. These guys have just come off pit road, man. The 8 really close on the bumper of the 9 there through turn 6. Now here they come towards turn 7. Also, what you guys are seeing on your screen is a bit delayed from what I'm saying, just so you know. And doesn't look like the 8's going to be able to be close enough that time through turn 8. Yeah, also Larson not too far behind these guys. Like I've been saying, if these guys get into it, maybe they push each other a bit off the track. The 5 car also enter this battle. The 1 of Chastain also not too far behind Larson. We already know the 5 and the 1 already had one incident today, and Chastain will be looking for some payback. That's another thing for us to keep our eyes on. Chase Briscoe has pitted. Yes, the 14 car has pitted Daniel. Valhalla, I'm not doing anything. Here, Valhalla, if I'm doing something wrong, then tell me. But this is literally, anybody can watch this. This is open to anybody. So Valhalla, if I'm doing something wrong, tell me. But then Kurt Busch trying to get by Elliott. Not going to be able to make up the gap there. Why am I saying Kurt Busch? I thought that black car was the 45 Monster Energy car, guys. Usually I'm used to that 8 car being all white. But the 3 Chi running a patriotic scheme this weekend with kind of the black and golden stars and stripes. Chase isn't in first yet because they haven't pitted yet. But, oh, the 9 and the 8 a bit off track there. Off in the dirt. Can the 8 car get by the 9? Here they come towards turn 5. Also, somehow, what you guys are seeing on the screen has gotten ahead of me. Oh, the 9 car is going to go deep in turn 5. Oh, boy. They're bumping and banging, guys. Oh, the 8's going to have the advantage over the 9. Well, here, no. Here, Eric, don't ban him. Don't ban him. He's not. I want to hear what he has to say, Eric. Don't ban him. But anyways, the 9 is still trying to get by the 5. And also, of course, we're getting that right now. Oh, they're side by side, but Reddick has gotten the lead back from Chase Elliott. Can the 9 car fight back?
New Crunchy Cookie M&Ms.
As these guys battle, can the 5 car close in on him? But Reddick's through to what will soon be the lead once the 3 cars ahead of them finally hit pit road. Tyler Reddick has gone through to the lead with 17 to go. Tyler Reddick has yet to win in the NASCAR Cup Series. Can he get his first career win here today at Road America? No, Chase is dropped now back to second, Tucky. Jeffrey rooting for the Angels. Guys, we got 450 people watching right now, guys. Can we appreciate it if you drop a like and subscribe, guys? Here, no, Eric, can you unhide what Valhalla said? Or is it like not something you can possibly do? Anyways, And now a couple of your leaders pitting now. Harrison Burton leads, but he still has to pit, so Reddick will cycle through to the lead, then it'll be Elliott behind him, and Larson's only 2 seconds behind these guys. He's been able to close in as they battle. Chastain must have had a slow pit stop because he lost about 5 seconds to Larson, so he's a bit too far out of the picture. And then it's Truex who's moved up into 5th place through the pit stop cycle. Okay, appreciate it, Eric. Yeah, I appreciate everybody watching, though. We got like almost 500 people in here, guys. How about up to 1,827 subscribers, guys? I appreciate it. But we've only got 150 likes, guys. Can we get up to like 250 likes? I would appreciate it. Larson, though, only about 2.5 seconds off the bumper of your top 2. So he could still be in the mix for this. I know I'm kind of talking because I'm just a Larson fan, but also Reddick actually going to pass Harrison Burton for the lead here. Now Harrison Burton still has to pit, so there's not much the 21 car can do, but now the 8 car will cycle to the lead finally, and Elliott will move up into 2nd, Larson up into 3rd. Yeah, Corey Kelly, I know, but like, this is just on NASCAR's website, so there really isn't, I don't think there's anything like against what you're doing. This isn't like a private stream or anything. Like, anybody can tune into this already, so I feel like it's not like this isn't a paid for access or anything like that. Yeah, if Reddick were to win today, that would move Harvick below the cutoff line, and that would make him 24 points behind Bell on the cutoff line. Then Truex would be 70 points in the good, and Blaney would be 100 points in the good. So this could be our 14th winner. This could be our 13th winner on the day, possibly. Appreciate it, Corey. Monster B, does Elliott need to pit? No, nobody needs to pit now who's up in this battle for the lead. Everybody's made their final pit stop, basically. Well, Eric, I just want to hear what he had to say because he's another NASCAR streamer. He's about the same size as me, so I don't know. He might have just been frustrated because I had this on here and I was getting confused. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Anyways. Yeah, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Closing in on 15 to go now. The laps winding down. Tyler Reddick out front, searching for his first ever career NASCAR Cup Series win. He's been so close so many times this year. It's just a matter of time before he wins. Will today be his day? Then you have Chase Elliott in 2nd place, but I don't think Chase is in it anymore. I think Chase, his car is peaked. I think they're having some brake fade issues on that 9 car, and I think the 9 car is just going to continue to drop off. I think the biggest threat to the 8 car right now is Kyle Larson or just a late race caution. Actually, I'm going to keep an update on the gap from Reddick to Larson. So last time by it was 3.1 seconds. Let's see what it is next time by. Also, Suarez closing in on Truex. That will be the battle for 5th place once the 21 pits. Craig Digdu, no pit stop, so much pain for me. I just want to caution help Kyle Busch. Yeah, Kyle, if you're a Kyle Busch fan, then this has not been a fun weekend for you. Kyle Busch has just struggled all day. And right now, where's Kyle Busch running? Kyle Busch running all the way back in 31st. So yeah, nowhere near in contention for this one. I appreciate everybody too. Monster VR, where's Dylan? Oh, Truex trying to get by. Oh, Suarez has actually gotten by Truex now. So that moves Suarez up into 6th place. Suarez also, if we get a late caution, I think Suarez will definitely be in the mix for it. Because, I think Suarez will definitely be in the mix for it. Because, he won a couple weeks ago at Sonoma, so I think he's willing to take the risk. And the 99's also fast. Like, he's really coming on strong later in the going. Yeah, also last time by, whoa, Larson lost 0.8 of a second to Reddick. So, I don't know if the 5 car, I assume the 5 car initiative, but if he lost that much time to Reddick, then yeah, no, there's no way Larson's catching him. Yeah, but also Austin Dillon, if you're wondering where Austin Dillon's running, he's been actually doing pretty well considering how bad he is on road courses. Right now he's in 13th, and then Ty Dillon is running down in 22nd. Mason Stone booing Kyle Busch and Harvick and Hamlin. Yeah, no. Austin running in 13th monster, so he's honestly doing pretty solid. I think he has a shot at the top 10. He's just behind AJ Allmendinger and ahead of Alex Bowman. Appreciate everybody tuning in, guys. Drop a like and subscribe if you enjoy what you're seeing right now. What are we at? We are at 1,834 subscribers, guys. I appreciate it. Also, now we got the aerial cam is just kind of dipping from the racetrack here for a moment, showing us the surrounding neighborhood. Yeah, but Tyler Reddick, I mean, if Tyler Reddick loses this race, it'll really be heartbreak for that 8 team. I mean, it'll really be heartbreak for that 8 team. I mean, right now, if they don't win, hopefully they'll still get a good result, so they'll still be in the mix of the cutoff line, but yikes. Also, this time, Larson lost 4. Okay, Larson is losing a ton of time to the top 2. My goodness, that 5 car, he was good on the first couple laps after we went back, or the first couple laps after he pitted, but my God, that car is falling off.
Hit it. It takes 2 to make a thing go right.
Oh yeah, Reddick's still not quite clear. Elliott, I thought he was going to be able to drive away from Chase there just a bit, but last time by, their lap time's pretty even. What is it? Last time by, it was, actually last time by, Elliott was faster than Reddick, so Elliott's not out of this one just yet, it appears.
Alpaca. Slightly larger pet. Compare investing accounts
Well,
to
your top 10,
expand your
Reddick, Elliott,
portfolio.
Larson, Chastain, Buescher, Suarez, Truex,
And your
Cendric,
horizon.
McDowell, and Harvick.
Compare your way there. Find the smartest financial products for you on NerdWallet.
That 8 car, I mean, he is still, actually the 9 car has already gained like 0.2 of a second on the 8. Maybe that 8 car is just faster on the short run than the 9. But maybe on the long run, that 9 car will get some more pace in it. We have seen in this race, it's on the long run where the 9 is a bit faster than the other cars, but we'll have to see how much does clean air help Reddick. And also, he's going to have to go around probably a handful of lapped cars. This final stage is like twice as long as either of the normal stages. Whoa, the 9 car really sideways there off the kink. We already saw the 6 car snag the wall there earlier, as they actually put the 6 car lap down right now. But $13 laps to go for you, Mason. Well, 13 laps to go for me, coming to 12 to go. Yes, they come off the final turn and go up the hill. And at the line, the gap from the 8 to the 9 is it down under a second? We'll see here in just a second. No pun intended. It's down to a second. And once again, oh boy, Elliott making some gains on the 8 car. So Reddick was able to get by Elliott, but it looks like Elliott is slowly reeling him in. The last 2 laps, he's picked up 0.2 of a second. It looks like the 9 car is able to get better grip off corner exit than the 8 car, so looks like things are working out for Elliott a little bit better than Reddick right now, even though Reddick has the lead. You hope for Chase, Eric? Or are you saying you're hoping for a caution? What's that? What does that C represent? Also, last time by, Larson lost another second to the leaders. Oh my goodness, Larson is just falling off. Wow. Also, I appreciate we got over 600 people watching right now, guys. Drop a like and subscribe. We got 600 people watching. But We've only got 178 likes, guys. Let's get up to 250 likes, guys. Can we do it? Also, how many subscribers are we at right now? 18,000 or 18,430, guys. Wait, man, I just totally butchered that. 1,843, guys. Can we get up to 1,900 subscribers, guys? Hit that subscribe button. It seems like the 9 car is faster than the 8 in the first half of the lap, and then the 8 car is faster than the 9 in the second half of the lap. But where the 9 car really gains on the 8 is off that final turn down the front straightaway. He probably gets a bit of a draft off of Reddick, but that 9 car, it feels like he just slowly sucks in on Reddick off the final turn. We'll have to see this time at the line who was faster. Well, each of the last 2 laps, Elliott has picked up 2/10. Is it under a second this time by? That time the 9 had a bit of a bobble off the final turn. Here they come up the hill at the line. Reddick or Elliott, who's it going to be? But once again, Elliott a bit faster than the 8. Picked up a 1/10.5. It's down to 0.8 of a second, the gap from first to second. Valhalla. But is this isn't, you can't like not do this. This is literally just a free like anything. Like a walk, like a, you know, this is literally just an aero cam. Anybody can use this, or anybody can watch this. Don't, man. Guys, let's not get into a fight with Valhalla. I'm not trying to like. Anyways, that's what I'm saying. That's what I thought. That's why other people have done it. Don't ban Valhalla, Eric. Don't. And the 9 car, though, meanwhile, is continuing to reel in the 8 of Reddick. And honestly, okay, Reddick is still looking for that first career win, but the 9 car is slowly inching in on him. I mean, the 8 was able to pass him when they came off a pit road. I'm really interested to see, because the 8 car definitely used the bumper a bit to get by the 9. Will Elliott repay the favor? Okay, appreciate it, Eric. Yeah. Elliott is catching up to Reddick, that's for sure. But they're both driving away from Kyle Larson and the rest of the field. Whoa, Chase is really sideways off the kink. That's where the 9 car really struggles, is off that kink. That 9 car is just sideways. But I think where the 9 car is going to make his move is in turn 1, or that like turn 1 to turn 3 braking zone, because the 9 car just gains so much ground on the 8 up the hill. Yeah, it's going to be 10 to go from Road America here at the stripe as they come up the hill. And at the line, okay, it looks like another 10th has been taken out by Elliott. Yeah, almost another 10th.5 from Chase Elliott. So each lap, it's like a 10th.5 that the 9 car is picking up. So in about, I'd say 2 laps, the 9 car will be in striking distance of the 8, unless he makes a mistake. And boy, he was pretty slideways there through turn 1. Guys, drop a like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Yeah, Jay Miller rooting for the 9. It's like, it's the 9 versus the world right now, guys. Who do you want to win? So, and the 9, like, it's under braking and off corner exit. I mean, it's everywhere. The 9 just slowly inching in on the 8, closing in on his prey. Oh, well, this isn't, but there's no sound. It's literally just engines. So it's like, that doesn't really do anything. Or at least I don't think it would. I mean, it's not like copyright the sound of a car.
Hit it!
After years on the battlefield, my granny.
Oh, we got another ad. Whoa, Chase Elliott lost quite a bit of ground there through the kink. That's where we've seen the 9-car lose ground, is through the kink. He lost about 0.2 of a second to the 8-car there. He might have been pushing it a bit too hard, but that's where the 9-car just lost, about 0.2 of a second to Reddick through the kink. That really costed him. Now off turn 4. Reddick up the hill. Elliott following him. 9 to go. Who's got the advantage at the stripe? Did Elliott run a faster lap? We'll have to see. This time by. That time by, they are just about dead even. Reddick a hair faster. A hair faster. So basically nothing. Yeah, everybody's like either let's go 9 or boo 9. There's no in between. Meanwhile, those guys are just driving away from the field. It's 10 seconds back to third place Kyle Larson, 15 seconds back to fourth place Chastain, and 20 seconds back to Chris Buescher in fifth. And then Allmendinger all the way back in 10th is 30 seconds back. Wow. If you're wondering where your favorite driver is running, just let me know in the chat. Wow, Reddick in turn 5. I mean, he just lost so much time to Elliott. The 9-car is going to be, he's about 3 car lengths behind the 8, so he's got to make up a little bit more ground before he maybe is able to give him a bump and run or something like that, but the ground is being made up slowly but surely, guys. I appreciate everybody tuning in, guys. Drop a like and subscribe, guys. 8 to go. 8 to go. 8 to go for Tyler Reddick, but is he going to be able to hold on for his first ever NASCAR Cup Series win? NASCAR 2001, Harvick is running in 11th place right now, just outside the top 10. A.J. Allmendinger just got by him. I do have to say, the only thing is if Tyler Reddick wins, that's going to shift the cutoff line up, and Kevin Harvick, who just fought to get back up above the cutoff line, would be shifted back down below the cutoff line. Now, luckily, Christopher Bell hasn't been having a great day. He is currently running in 16th. But Harvick would be about 20 points behind Bell going into next weekend's race at Atlanta, which is a total wild card since it's basically a super speedway. 11 zone, Kyle Busch has been struggling all day. And he has been, he started out back. He spun earlier on his own accord and is in 32nd. And he might even lose a lap. That's how bad he's running. And also, Logano also struggled quite a bit today. He's gotten some stage points. Logano all the way back in 30th. So, yeah, Logano, Kyle Busch, both not doing too hot today. Really, none of the veterans have done very well today. I mean, who's the oldest driver near the front? Truex is probably like the oldest veteran, and he's in 8th place. Everybody else, Cindric, a rookie. Then you have Suarez, and is like, Suarez is, I'd say, he was actually a bit older, but at the same time, he's got 6 years in the Cup Series. Buescher's pretty young. Chastain, Larson, Elliott, and Reddick all pretty young as well. Yeah, but last time by at the line, who was faster? Oh, boy. Last time by, Reddick quite a bit faster than Elliott. So he picked up 0.2 of a second. The gap almost back up over a second. So Elliott might have used up his stuff trying to chase down the 8. We'll have to see. Who's my favorite driver? Kyle Larson. Eric's, your favorite's Dale Sr.? Yeah, that can be a question for the chat. Who's your favorite driver? Chase is going to win, you're saying? I don't know. I think he might have used up his stuff. We'll have to wait and see. Also, Allmendinger going by Martin Truex Jr. That's for 9th place. Allmendinger has slowly worked his way forward in this final stage. I feel like about 10 laps ago, he was in 15th, and he's been able to move all the way up to 9th. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets up maybe up to 6th place or so, because the next couple cars in front of him aren't that far up the road. David Dale Jarrett, NASCAR League 2022. Chase Elliott. Is that I can't even pronounce that. Logano. I see Harvick. The 8 car having to go around the lapped car, the 78. And we'll have to see. Elliott kind of catches that lapped car in a bad spot. That's going to slow down the 9 as they go up the hill. Who makes up more ground, the 8 or the 9? This time at the stripe, 7 to go. And, oh, boy. Chase Elliott picked up almost a half a second last time by on Tyler Reddick. So Chase Elliott made up a ton of ground on the 8. You have to wonder, did the 8 car get held up just a bit by that 78 car? I mean, you hardly ever have to deal with lap traffic on a track that's so big like this. Also, Bubba Wallace is pulled off the track with a mechanical issue. Yeah, that's in like turn 5, so that will not bring out a caution, but Bubba Wallace has pulled off the track, kind of pulled it behind the wall, I think in the turn 5 braking zone. But that's going to mean Bubba Wallace is done for the day. But the caution will not come out for that because he is off the racing surface and is not in danger. But also, like I was saying about lapped cars, Tyler Reddick will be catching Kyle Busch here, I think, pretty soon. So that'll be another lapped car that they'll have to just work their way around. That might slow him down just a bit. Cal Newton is your favorite driver. Like it? Like it? Appreciate everybody tuning in, guys. Drop a like and subscribe, guys. Can we get up to 1,900 subscribers? I'd appreciate it. Drop a like as well. Oh, boy. Okay, so here we're going to see this time at the stripe. I think Reddick has gotten a bit more space over the 9 car this time by. Or at least the 9 car hasn't gained as much ground on the 8 this time. Do I like F1? Yeah, I like F1. I kind of become a fan over the last year, I'd say. Got some people rooting for Hendrick right now. Mason, you're hating Harvick. Yeah, right now, Harvick, even though Reddick were to win this race, Harvick would come out today 21 points below the cutoff line. So, pretty manageable for him. I mean, not where he wants to be, but not the worst. Here they come up the hill. And wow, so last time by, Reddick lost half a second, but this time by, he's going to gain that half a second right back. So, yeah, last time by, Reddick about 0.4 of a second faster than the 9. And I think a lot of the reason all of a sudden we're seeing bigger, gap, the gap between them being bigger and bigger is because the tire fall off has gotten more and more. So, one mistake is going to cost you a lot more now than it would have before. You're more prone to making a slight mistake here and there. So I think that's why we're seeing, half a second gained, half a second lost every other lap. Yeah, but Larson has lost. So your top 2 are separated by a second, but all the way back in 3rd place is Kyle Larson, but he is 15 seconds off your leaders, guys. Your top 2 have just pulled away from the field. And then Chastain is in 4th, is 20 seconds behind. And then Kevin Harvick in 10th place is 35 seconds behind your leader. I mean, that is so much time, man. I can't believe that. I mean, wow. Yeah, if you're running in the top 20, you're barely a minute within the leader. Ari Supreme, this is the camera angle we got, man. Oh, Cameron, sorry about that. I'll cover that up. My bad. I got to get a piece of tape for that. Yeah, no, the 5 car has lost quite a bit of time to the 8 this... I mean, the 5, man. The 9 car has lost quite a bit of time to the 8 this time by. Elliott has lost probably half a second, I'd say, right now. The gap's up to 1.3 seconds. So with the laps winding down, Tyler Reddick's just praying for no caution. A caution would change everything right now. But if you're like me, you're praying for a caution. I want them to spice things up one more time. And now here they come up the hill to 5 to go. 5 to go at Road America. And it's going to be Tyler Reddick by 1.2 seconds over Elliott. So he gained 0.3 of a second on Elliott last time by. So Elliott is going to need to make some big strides now to catch up to the 8 car. You'd have to pick up about 0.3 of a second each lap from here to the finish to get to the bumper of the 8. So a lot can still happen. Also, well, the 48 and the 12 rubbing doors pretty hard battling back there. That would be about 13th place on the track. Yeah, if we were to get a caution, that would change everything, guys. With 5 to go. My guesses would be that you wouldn't pit, but I don't know, still could I mean, I don't know. I feel like if you're the leaders, you don't pit, but if you aren't the leaders, you pit. I mean, yeah, I got a pretty big collection NASCAR 2001. Yes, I do, Mason. Yeah, right now, Reddick gapping the 9 by even more. The gap's up to almost 2 seconds. I think the 9 car has used up his stuff, and it's Tyler Reddick out front with 5 to go by 2 seconds. He's just hoping for no cautions now. The 8 car, he can smell victory right now. Tyler Reddick is looking for that first career win right now. Appreciate everybody tuning in, guys. Appreciate it if you drop a like and subscribe, guys. Harvick's still holding on to that final spot in the top 10. And he's got to get a good result because if Reddick wins, now he's back below that cutoff line, and the grind just resets for him. He had just worked his way past his teammate Almirola, and now he has to work. He's going to have to set his eyes on outpointing Christopher Bell. Bell has struggled quite a bit today, but so have all of the Gibbs cars. The highest running Gibbs car right now is, I believe, Truex in like 11th. And Chase Briscoe off the road through the kink, able to hold on to it, but he might lose a spot to the 3 there. But just like we were talking about, cautions could change everything, and Briscoe almost off the road and into the wall back towards the kink. That might have changed everything. Well, the 14 gives a bit of a bump to the 3. Maybe did the 3 car push the 14 off the track? I don't know. I thought the 14 just lost it on his own. We'll have to see, though. Oh, the 14 and 3 going back and forth up the hill. Honestly, right now, are we going to see a caution between Austin Dillon and Chase Briscoe? Here they come towards turn 1. The 3 on the inside of the 14. Who's going to outbrake the other? Both of them really deep into the braking zone. The 14 on the high side. Oh, the 3 car almost around. That thing was sideways, but the 14 also deep in the corner. They're still side by side as they come towards turn 3. It looks like Austin Dillon might be able to clear Chase Briscoe. Oh, but Chase is going to give a bit of a bump to the 3. Now he's going to cross him over down that back straightaway. The 3 car sideways. Here they come towards the turn 5 braking zone. Wow, this is a great battle right now between Briscoe and Austin Dillon. Custer also right behind him. Austin Dillon went way late on the brakes there in turn 5. And the 3 car is going to be deep and wide, and he's going to be able to keep it out of the sand trap. And that's going to cost him at least 5 spots. Austin Dillon is going to drop from 14th all the way back to 19th. He was a bit too late there on the brakes. Went way deep there. Appreciate everybody tuning in, guys. We come into 3 to go, and Reddick continues to slowly build his lead over Elliott. He's just hoping that there's no caution. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Drop a like and hit that subscribe button. Also, guys, if you're wondering where you can find this camera angle and more camera angles like this, like I'm showing, you can find them on the NASCAR website. They're all for free. I mean, they have ones that you can pay extra for, but the majority of them are free, just like this one. Jay Johnson, you don't want a caution. Yeah, who wants a caution and who doesn't want a caution? Because I don't know. I'd love to have a little bit more spice
It's no
in this
longer
one,
just
guys.
about making $1 out of 15 cents. It's about creating spaces that drive impact.
And with Meta Elevate, we're leveling up our
right
digital
now,
marketing skills.
I mean,
through
the
free
gap
workshops,
from first
one-on-one
to
support,
fifth
and
place,
digital training.
30 seconds, guys. Your top two have just pulled away.
Join Meta Elevate, a learning platform that elevates our ability to empower our community.
I just
and
want to
help
say,
close the
shout out to
inequality
Chris
gap.
Busch here,
And together,
backing up his
we
short
all reach new
short
heights.
track speed he had a
Meta
couple weeks.
Elevate,
Oh, we got
on
this
the
ad
rise.
here. But Chris Buescher backing up the speed he had at a short track, or at a short track, at a road course at Sonoma. At Sonoma, Chase Buescher. Man, guys, I can't speak right now. Chase Buescher, who am I talking about? No, Chris Buescher finished second at Sonoma, and once again here at Road America is looking to get 6th place. I think that could definitely make things a bit more interesting at at Watkins Glen, which is another road course we'll be heading to before the cutoff line in the Indy road course. And then also Michael McDowell, who's going to finish in the top 10 most likely as long as nothing goes wrong. He'll also, I think, be a threat on the other road courses we go to. He showed pace at Sonoma as well. Allmendinger having a solid run in 9th. Cole Custer with the top 15 run going for him. Also, William Byron in 16th. He started out back and didn't run in the top 10 at all today. I'd say 16th was a decent recovery job for him, but still not great. Then Stenhouse still running in the top 20. That's a solid run for that team. They are pretty bad on road courses, especially Stenhouse is bad on road courses. Yeah, that's what, as 11 Zone says in the chat, guys, if you want to find more camera angles, you go to the NASCAR website. They got tons of more camera angles and all the driver radio from the drivers to the crew chiefs to the spotter, whoever. But Reddick now 4 seconds, had a 4-second lead over Chase Elliott with 2 to go. He's just got to make it 4 more miles and see that white flag to claim victory here at Road America. He's just praying there's no caution. Oh, boy. He's like right now, Reddick is praying for no caution. He's praying he doesn't somehow wheel hop it or make a mistake. I mean, he's got a 4-second lead over Elliott. I mean, there's almost no way he can throw away this lead right now. Oh, looks like Austin Dillon off the pace in turn 1. Oh, has he got a flat tire? The 3 car's got a flat tire. Is he going to be able to make it around, or is he blowing up? Or no, that's a flat, I think. Yeah, flat on the 3. Is he going to be able to make it around, or we got to see if that'll put a tire or any debris out on the racetrack. That's all the way back in turn 3. Is that going to bring out a caution? If that tire comes off, that could bring out the caution. We'll just have to wait and see, but I think he ought to be able to limp it around. Imagine if Austin Dillon brought out this caution. His teammate. The left front is down on the 3 car. Yeah, the 8 car's trying to get to the white flag before the 3 car maybe puts a piece of debris out on the racetrack. The 8 car going through Canada corner. He's just got to make it about another mile of racing to see that white flag and not see the yellow. Oh, boy. It looks like there's no caution yet. The 3 car's going to pull it off. The 3 car's just going to pull it off. I'm not surprised by that call. It's his teammate right here. So, yeah, the 3 car's done for the day. But now here he comes up the hill. And the white flag is out for Tyler Reddick. The white flag in the air. Tyler Reddick just has to hold on for 4 more miles to get his first career victory. Oh, boy. So Reddick, now as long as the 8 car doesn't blow up from some miraculous miracle, I mean, he just might be able to make it here. But you know what? Also, this really hurts Austin Dillon because he's going to get a really bad result, and the 8 car is going to win, so it's going to move the cutoff line up. So that's only going to cost the 3 car even more points to the cutoff line. So that basically moves Austin Dillon into a must-win scenario. Thanks, Justin. And the through turn 5, through turn 6, up the hill. Tyler Reddick still out front. Chase Elliott throwing everything he has at it. Kyle Larson in third place is 20 seconds behind your leader. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in 19th is over a minute behind your leader. I mean, Tyler Reddick has just driven away here in the final stage. Tyler Reddick was so close earlier this year. Almost won almost was able to get the win at Dirt Bristol before getting taken out by his teammate, or by Chase Briscoe on the final turn. Here he is at Road America searching. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my God.